Hello, everybody, and welcome to Swindler's Den in this week's session of Icewind Dale, Rime the Frostmaiden. We're on session 35. Can you believe it? Not me.
Wow.
Let's introduce our players for tonight's game. First off, we have Grizlocke.
Hello, I'm Grizlocke. You can find me on YouTube at Grizlocke. How's it going, everybody? I'll be playing Orlin, the half-orc.
Ooh, next we have Bumbleskum.
Hey, it's your boy Bumbleskum. Welcome. Hello. I still haven't gotten my Overwatch 2 beta key.
Me neither.
So here I am.
But yet here I am. Next, the return of Dyto.
Hello. I'm Dyto. I'll be playing Felicity tonight. The Tabaxi Artificer.
Yeah. Next up, we have TommieTaco.
Hi, I'm TommieTaco. I play Zavros Winerin, the half-elf ranger. I'm gonna be a little loopy because I took a really long nap and woke up.
I'm glad that's how that ended.
And last but not least, we have Dr. Phage.
Hi, I'm Dr. Phage. I'm playing Liliana, the Dragonborn cleric. And I got Elden Ring today, and I'm also playing this game, so we all make sacrifices.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Elden Ring's so good, dude. You're in for a
It
treat.
is.
I know.
Prepare to die.
I'm glad you
Last
you
time.
could sacrifice yours. Mine's not a sacrifice. I just am denied.
Last time on Rime the Frostmaiden, our group were continuing their fight against the 7 winter wolves of this island when they were joined by a mysterious elven woman who instantly started slaughtering these wolves, helping our party immensely, until it seemed that all the spirits of these wolves had awoken the ancient wolf known as Korgra, who leapt upon Liliana, trying to kill her as quickly as he could. Was able to down her, but the rest of the party fought back, slaughtering this poor wolf. And Liliana lived to survive even this encounter. As the party regathered themselves in the cave, tried to figure out where this mysterious elven woman, who they found out the name of was Aggie, had come from and what she was doing there. They settled on not trusting her, but allowing her to join them as long as she was helpful. Zavros and Aggie started leading the party to where Aggie thought she had seen this orb that the party might be interested in. Unfortunately, they did get lost for a moment going towards this ice statue garden before turning around, and after quite a bit of exhaustion and freezing from the party, were able to find this orb in the ground, which I will once again describe to you. Half buried in the snow near the edge of a bluff is a humanoid corpse clad in cold weather clothing. Clutched in one of its hands is an orb made of a smoky gray quartz. And as you see this orb appear in front of you in the fog, you also see a figure moving in the fog towards you. As you see Felicity rejoining the party.
Felicity, welcome back.
It took a little while to catch up. These joints in the cold.
Well, I'm glad you're here now.
Yes, it looked like you just wandered off there for a second. Look that way.
And even more important, we found my orb. As Valine begins to walk towards this orb, being held by the skeletal hand in the snow.
Spell. Just gonna ready like a little spell.
Okay. As she...
Wait.
Oh. Do you want to say something, Highland?
No, yeah, Highland says wait.
Okay.
Do you think it's wise to just approach it? And I nod to the dead body, frozen, holding it up. Which clearly, obviously we don't know what kind of, if she just froze to death or if she was killed of some kind.
There's a point.
Was the death killed of some kind? What's it to me? Other than getting my orb, I
guess I'm saying it could just be dangerous to walk over there.
Well, you would be really close to it because, once again, there's fog enveloping this entire area.
Okay, so we're already like up on
Yeah,
it.
you're already like right up on it. So.
Okay. I was being cautious.
Perhaps since we are allies now, it's best if I take this orb. What's to stop you from taking it and just leaving us here?
The fact that I still need your help to get through that underground caves. This is my orb, Orlin.
Yes, I know how crazy you go over that thing. Why, I feel like you'd go to any lengths to get it back.
And I've gone through quite a few, so if you don't mind, I'd like to reunite with it. She begins to kneel down as a white weasel bursts from the snow near the corpse and stares up at all of you with its beady eyes. And a voice rings out, "Egots! I'm afraid no one would find us." But the sound isn't coming from the weasel, but from the orb itself. And Valine doesn't even stop. Like, she stops to look at the weasel for a moment. Said, "How are you still alive?" And she picks up the orb and stands back up.
Who? Excuse me, who's talking?
Why, I am. Professor Scant is the name.
That's a scat.
Scant.
Oh.
And I'd suggest you remember that.
I've seen the weasel before, I assume.
You do a history check, actually. Let's see if you have seen the weasel before.
9 + 7. So, 16?
16. Yeah, so this weasel is the familiar of one of the other members of the Arcane Brotherhood. It is the familiar of Nass, who was the one who had stolen this orb.
Is have we met a Nass yet in the campaign?
Not yet, no.
Not yet. Oh, that's specific.
But
okay.
you might be meeting her right now, seeing this hand sticking out of the ground with this weasel next to it.
Right. So I take it was Nash who stole your orb.
Yes, and the one that was responsible for 2 of my kobolds being zombies now.
No, I feel like that was you.
I brought them back, but she killed them. And as she stands up with this orb, which is what the sound, like the voice that you heard appears to be coming from, you hear like, it almost seems like it's in a canyon, like a screaming, but as it begins to coalesce more and more, you see a silvery mist jump out from the corpse that's within the snow, and it latches itself on to Aggie.
Oh no, we can't react in time.
See exactly what I mean? I told you.
What?
There could be a trap here, and you don't want to listen to me just because we're next to it. Now Aggie's dying.
Like, you turn to look at Aggie, and she stops for a moment and like goes still, but then like kind of regains her senses and puts her hand over that orb.
Oh.
I have to kill my girlfriend's NPC.
PC.
What are you all doing? You're just gonna
No,
stand there and let her
NPC
take
now.
that?
Baka's his girlfriend.
I mean, technically, it is her orb. I would hate to disenfranchise someone of their property.
For all the evil things she's done, you're gonna allow her to get this power?
Weren't you going to attack an entire town at one point?
This is Aggie talking currently.
Oh, fuck, man, I'm
Yes.
getting so confused. So many
Sorry, I don't have a voice for her.
Okay, what do I know about Nass?
You
God
need
damn it.
hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, like change hats as you're talking.
With a 17, again, she's one of the members of the Arcane Brotherhood. She was one that wasn't asked to be on this expedition to find this hidden city underneath the glacier. It seems she had joined on her own volition. One of the younger members of the Arcane Brotherhood as well. You don't know a ton about her, just the little things Valina said in the past.
On a scale of evilness, though, like, we got avarice.
You don't know for sure.
We've got
Like lawful evil, neutral
like,
evil.
we just want to
chaotic
deal
evil.
with like the
If we're
least
talking about
evil
scales.
possible. So maybe we'll side with her.
It's up to you, man.
So Aggie is trying to demand this orb.
Yes.
I just give a glance over to Zavros and Orlin because this isn't a long time coming.
Well, how are you two going to decide this?
It's a game I like to play.
Just looking back and forth at both of them.
We're just gonna let Baka roleplay this battle out for the next half an
How
hour.
about an
hour.
old Gung-He Tenpai? Whatever the fuck it was called. Shaolin Showdown.
Agni Kai.
No, that's different, but yeah, that's good too. That'll work.
Well, considering that's just a possessed form of who we just fought with. This is Valine. She's not going to be able to control the fighting prowess of that body or have the spell casting of her own. Isn't that right, Nass? I think I'll be fine just walking away from her, in all honesty.
What was your purpose on this island, Anas?
Get the codicil. To get there before the others did. To get a codicil, bring the orb to the glacier, and find the city before the others did.
What lies inside the city?
Do we want to have this conversation now, or do you want to get this away from her first, and then I can tell you everything I know?
We want to see that I'm trying to test you. I know what's in the city. I want to see if you're gonna tell me what's in the city. But I can't trust you.
she looks like she's like, should I tell him now, or and then before she can do anything, Fleem's like, well, that's enough of this, and she just reaches out and tries to cast a spell on her, a melee spell on her. Not in that 20. Oh. So that's gonna be a lot of dice.
Now we'll at least get to see firsthand what these people can do.
Right, exactly. This is on the sideline here.
Also, one less spell slot to use on us if Valine turns on us.
I mean, unless it was a cantrip.
Also, actually, I'll wait until we figure out what the damage is, but
Not quite enough to knock her out.
but sounds like almost enough to knock her out, which means several less HP when Aggie turns on us and we have to fight her.
How is the weasel reacting to all of this?
The weasel has ran over to Aggie's legs and is standing on her foot.
Now
Can
wanna side with the weasel.
Oh, I have something that may. How does Aggie / Nass react to being attacked?
Let me double check some stats on something. If you have something else you guys want to say quick, I gotta look up something quick.
Who is that?
Truly, we know that they showed up on the island and they helped us kill some wolves, and they maybe are working for Oriel. It's really up in the air.
Oh, you just said that out loud.
They have no memory whatsoever. So really, the most wild of cards.
All right, Feline, we've
Cool.
had enough. We've just been fucking around. Go ahead, finish the job.
Well, it's now Aggie's turn, or Nasa's turn. And she's going to take the lance and try to stab Valine with it.
I mean, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, until it starts getting AoE stuff.
I got a plan for after this first attack goes off. Valine's only at half health, so this could take her out.
Oh, that's right. Valine is only at half health. Hold on.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Like, do we need Valine's hut or magic fucking mansion thing?
It'd be
I don't
nice.
know. That's up to you.
But also,
Um,
we could make do without.
Okay.
Because we do have the hut that
I have-
Felicity can
Yeah,
cast.
I have 2 uses of the hut.
I'm doing lock division quick. Hold on.
Well, you can ritual cast it so you can do it more often, can't you?
No, it's a charm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I only have 2 more left.
Once I know what's going on with this attack,
Yeah, I'm gonna roll something too.
Then maybe
I
Valine
I guess
will be
Aggie
more
technically gets
useful.
2 attacks, huh? Misses on the second one, though.
what was the first one?
The first one hit for like 4 damage.
Oh, I don't care then.
So, do you guys intervene at all, or is this gonna continue going this way?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something that's also debatably gonna fuck over Valine, but I'm not against that. I'm going to use my channel divinity and turn undead.
All right. What does the ghost have to do?
They need to do and the kobold, because the kobold is also there.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is an undead kobold still.
They need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
We're-
right.
Because of the lineage I'm using, I'm only registering as undead, right? Not
Yeah, you don't have to make the save.
Okay.
17. No, wait, that's Feline stats. Hold on. Here's you. Oh, yours are much worse. So 14. Wait.
Okay,
sorry.
so that
What did I add? Yeah, 14. Sorry.
so 14 fails.
The kobold got an 11.
Okay, so the kobold also fails. Are either of their challenge ratings 1/2 or lower?
1/2. No,
Okay, neither of them.
neither of them. No.
Okay, then they're not destroyed, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for that. But
Oh,
uh,
that's right. Shield.
turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as possible. Can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet. Can't take reactions. Can only use the dash action or try to escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. There's nowhere to move. The creature can use the dodge action.
Yeah, with that, you see, Aggie kind of goes slump. It's like slumps and falls in the snow as this silvery ghost once again screams and shoots off towards the center of the island. And we just had somebody join. We actually can't have you the call because it messes up the layout. Sorry, Maples.
I don't think she can hear us.
Oh, did she join it accidentally or something?
Yeah, no, I think she joined on purpose. But yeah, so the ghost shoots off towards the center. If you could contact her, Tommy.
Yeah.
Shoots off towards the center of the island, and then the kobold also just runs off into the fog.
There we go. So the kobold
What?
runs off. I'm sorry. Go
Yes.
ahead, Felicity.
What's the gate? What are we doing here?
You know, I'm not sure.
Well, now that she's gone, she will come back for this. She's still tied here because of it. Or because of what she was supposed to be getting near the codicil. It's the only reason the ghost would be staying around.
Right.
So she will be back.
Perhaps we can expect another ambush closer to the codicil.
Possibly. But you now have a unconscious friend here. Seems the possession was too much for her.
What to do with her?
Well, now that we have the orb, I can set up the mansion. I know some of you are very tired, and we could rest for a while.
That would be lovely.
All right. Come on,
I think
Professor.
I'm dying.
Come on, Professor. We'll
I'm in
get this set
danger.
up. Oh, I've rather missed the mansion. I can't wait to be in it once again. As she goes off to try to start setting up the magical mansion.
While she is doing that, can I inspect this dead body?
Yeah, do an investigation check.
My best skill.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to aid.
All right, do this advantage.
Or can I aid Orlin in that investigation check?
You initiated it, so no.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
That's an 8 with advantage.
8 with advantage. Even with that 8, as you're like looking, like moving the snow away from her body, you do find a leather satchel that has a book in it.
I just immediately hand that to Orlin.
Book.
Book. Yeah, if you open it, it is a spell book.
Okay, spellbook, cool.
And if you wanted to know spells, I think I have them pretty... Yes. So spells that you would find within this book, you have Lantimir's Traveling Librum, Cloud of Daggers, Counterspell, Detect Magic, Detect Thoughts, Find Familiar, Melf's Acid Arrow, Tensor's Floating Disc, and Thunderwave.
Holy shit, okay. I might want a full list of that
Yeah,
later.
I'll give you all of those later.
It's not like I have time or money to put it in my books right now anyways, so...
Unless Mummy has some ink that you could borrow tonight.
Mother dearest.
Yes, Orlin, did you want to compare spell books like we used to do when you were younger?
So weird. It's just...
I don't know why that hit me so weird.
It's just...
No, that'll be alright, Mother.
All right. I know how much you enjoyed doing that, so I just thought we could reminisce. You're all grown up now, and okay. So the mansion is made.
Insight check. Is my mother coming on to me?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Gone off the rails.
Let's set up the mansion, go inside. It is still day, so you wouldn't be able to start your long rest yet. You'd have to wait the whole day to do it. If you wanted, that's fine.
I mean, we got this thing for 24 hours, so...
Yeah.
Better to chill in here than out in the cold.
All right. Is there anything you want to do while you're in the mansion? Valine would retire to her room pretty quickly to speak with the Professor Orb, as well as rest, because she's exhausted as all get out.
Felicity would like to take this time to go through some of her books that she knows is in here.
I would
All
like...
right.
I would like to do what I used to always do growing up. Take like a cup and like go up to the door and try and listen into what she's saying to this orb.
All right. First, Felicity, give me an investigation. Sure, you can roll it. I don't have to roll the one anymore.
Is a 14.
A 14.
You know what? I'm gonna use my flash of genius. Let's make that an 18.
An 18. You do find books that talk about a cave system under the glacier that seem to be dubbed the Cave of Hunger, and some she doesn't get very far into the caves from what you can tell from the details, but there are some terrible things that are spoken of within inside of it. Things like creatures that are inflicted with vampirism and things like that. And that's what you get in 18. You don't get a whole ton, but a little bit more than you've got before. And then Orlin, you give me an investigation as well.
Oh my god.
If anybody else is around, I would show them that book, especially when I get to the part about the vampires.
I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, there's little drawings of kobolds with blood dripping off of elongated fangs.
Probably exactly what happened when I was a kid rolling that one, so...
Yeah. Yeah, you don't... she knows your tricks even at this age. She's like, oh, that's gonna be listening. Has a veil over the door that dampens noise.
Rats.
What is Zavros doing?
I'm in the fetal position in front of the fireplace.
Highland walks
with
up
like this
behind you.
bloody coat from this fucking wolf just draped over me.
Heinlein walks up behind you and then drops a pair of boots next to you.
What are these?
They're warmer boots than the things you've got on.
I guess I'll put the boots on.
Okay. They are boots of the Winterlands.
Yeah, so you'd be attuned to them during your time here in the mansion. And unattuned from your boots of elvenkind.
Boots of Elvenkind don't need attunement.
Oh well,
nice.
you don't get the.
What if I put one boot
No.
of elvenkind?
It won't work.
I get quarter resistance to cold, and I take the median of my two rolls.
Before I even got close to finishing, you didn't know. No. Phage is like, no, don't.
No.
Don't even ask, man.
Too many shenanigans at that.
Oh, no.
Mr. Liliana, you might find a bit of an interest in this. I found a book about the glacier we might be going into. According to this, there's a cave system called the Cave of Hunger, and it depicts some vampiristic kobolds.
That doesn't sound good, but also if they're just kobolds, at least they're not like big vampires. I've heard bad stories about those. Perhaps they're still not good, but certainly be on the lookout for any kobolds we meet in the caverns then.
It'll be good information to be able to
Yes.
be able to prepare for. We know that there are vampires, maybe. What do I know? What does Felicity know about vampires?
Roll a history.
Can I do that check as well, just to see?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
7 in a
an
row.
18 for me.
18.
11.
11. Liliana would know that there are a few weaknesses that vampires have that could help you if you ever get to this point. Have to get past them. You would know that the celestial spoken word enrages them, which could cause problems if it's used correctly. Perfume repulses them. Of course, the obvious stake in the heart, wooden stake in the heart, is able to. It doesn't straight up kill them, but it does make it harder for them to do anything before being able to kill them. So, it could slow them down. It could paralyze them. Essentially, what it does. And they are sensitive to sunlight, which would track with the lack thereof sunlight and being in caves. That they could be thriving in there.
Gotcha. Okay. You said perfume repels them?
Yes.
Interesting. There is, one of the, which might be our most helpful from it. I've heard of a perfume that can repel them. I don't know if while we have time here or before we travel to the caves, perhaps if either you have the materials or perhaps you and Orland could craft something up that would be sufficient.
If Orland is busy, I can. I've got access to a lot of different things. I just need an hour. Just any kind of perfume.
I'm assuming it's somewhat specific and not just any random perfume.
No, you just heard that while it doesn't completely drive them away, just perfume, it seems to make them second think, at least.
It doesn't, from what I've understood, it doesn't have anything specific. It's more just any sort of stronger odor messes with their senses, so it makes them less likely to attack or to approach.
That would make it even easier. I could take an hour to get the right tools together, and then the rest of the day to make us all something that could make us smell stronger.
Yeah, I would assume just makes us smell less like blood. Perhaps that is just the purpose of it. I would at least like to, after the effects of a short rest, whenever I can get that in.
Yeah.
I am just going to very pointedly, without really saying anything, but just in one of the chairs, make very pointed and direct eye contact with Orlin.
Wait, are we only doing a short rest in here?
You can spend as long as you want in here.
I've taken a short rest to get some of my shit back.
I was thinking
because I get a couple of things.
We will have a long rest by the end of this. He's just,
okay,
but we're waiting for such a long period that he wants to get a short rest in first.
Okay.
Yeah, because perhaps if things happen, in theory, the mansion should still last for 24 hours, because I may have peeked at the spell.
Okay, so
if we need to do an in-game reason for that, but Liliana would also assume anyways that, this is just here. It hasn't disappeared before, so...
Yeah. Orlin's just now sitting on, a sofa chair with a book, because I'm flavoring my level up, how I learned this spell. And then he sees you, trying to lock eyes. Like
They're gesturing at each other for the audio.
Yeah, Liliana's making like between like to herself to Orland and like towards the door that Valine is behind, and then just like more very pointed eye contact.
I like point to my ear and like do my hands in like a no luck thing. I assume you're asking me if I could hear anything.
Liliana like tilts her head, very confused, shrugs, and then just like thumb across her throat, just like, and then more back and forth, and then towards Valine.
And then I was gonna say, and then Highland jumps in with so we're doing it. We're killing Aggie. Not realizing you're referring to Valine.
I point to Heinlein. Like, that's a problem.
I don't have message, which would make this so much easier.
I mean, I'll send you a message.
No. Well, if you have the message cantrip, then we can.
Oh, message cantrip. Never mind, I don't have that.
Yeah, no, and it's not worth. Even if I had it, not worth a 3rd level spell.
Shit. I shouldn't have leveled. Unlevel. No, it's fine. I just won't use those things. Okay.
Yes, you guys can start getting levels ready, but it sounds like there might be something happening, so don't. But be prepared to level up after the long rest here.
Oh, I didn't know we were leveling up.
Yeah, I think you were the only one that didn't because you were a tad bit later than everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to. Like, she got knocked out because of Turn Undead, right? And because she was hit real hard.
Oh yeah, Aggie's in here. If you guys brought her in here.
I imagine at least a few people here aren't like, we've been carrying her along because she hasn't like hard betrayed us yet. But
yeah, I don't think we would have left her out in the snow.
No. Does it look like she's like would just wake up after a long rest, or is she like out? Because then we have to.
She's breathing, so possibly.
Okay.
Because
it would be a real shame if we had to like get going again and she's still knocked out, and we're like, what the fuck do we do with a body that we can't just abandon?
I do have a question, Shart.
Yeah.
This is a magnificent mansion. How many rooms are in this?
There's one for each of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a room.
Okay.
Okay.
Goes to a room.
I work my way and sit next to Liliana. One problem. When it comes to fights with my mother. To say she has a bit of control over me.
I'm assuming this is more than just in a sentimental sense.
I nod my head in the yes fashion. When I was young, my orc tribe left me behind. I had something wrong with my lungs. Couldn't keep up. Valine found me. She replaced them. Now she can control them at her will. It's the short of it.
If she dies, do they stop working?
Oh shit. I never thought of that.
I'm glad we're just like hand on his knee, just like, I'm glad we're having this conversation then. Just like, holy shit, buddy. How did you not think of that?
I just assumed she replaced them with normal lungs.
If she has control over them, maybe they're not normal.
Good point.
Sorry, buddy.
Well, now I don't know. Fuck.
Perhaps we table some previous plans and work on remedying this more important topic.
You know how to do lung surgery.
I am probably the most proficient in medicine. Well, I do have a out of game. I do have a +7 to medicine. I don't know if that equates to lung surgery.
You can try.
We'd have to find lungs first. This is a ridiculous idea. I'm not suggesting it.
Well, I mean, okay, so here's the thing. If we kill Valine, then take her lungs, then when you die, we put her lungs inside of you.
She's got old lady lungs. I'm pretty sure she used to be a smoker.
Well, I'm just working with what we got for right now. Could I don't even know how this would work. I don't mean to be too forward, but could I see your chest to just see if is there any like markings or like what's the situation? Oh, that's a bit dramatic for my purposes.
Yeah, I would just kind of like lift up my, or I guess I'd pull it down. It'd probably be easier on the collar, and you would see like the scar of like a Y-shaped incision.
Liliana's having flashbacks of the whaler.
Orland doesn't really do it for me.
This is Liliana's. She's a professional.
She's got a type.
This is a medical. That was strategic. Two different things. Seeing that he does have a scar, then, like, is there any kind of check I could make to try and deduce out what she might have done?
Arcana.
Okay.
Or medicine.
Okay, I mean, I'll take medicine. He'll give it to me. Ooh, that's going to be a 22.
22. So, you know he's been living this long with them. And more than likely, she didn't put like some kind of a concentration spell where she has to make sure he's breathing all the time. It's more of something like a curse where she can manipulate them. Unless she put some kind of failsafe spell, which you're unaware of, where she died, then Orland died. That seemed like be thinking too far in the future kind of thing. And considering he was once her protege, she probably wouldn't be like, I'm going to teach him everything I know, and then when I die, he also dies, kind of thing.
I think Valine would have been pretty upset when I foiled her plot. She probably would have taken the opportunity to end me then. Unless she does truly care. Which I doubt.
But you did... It may be a distance situation. Because on a... I did notice that she had an effect on you during one of our earlier meetings.
Yes.
And then I'm going to, as I'm like examining the scar and, because you said it might be a curse as to like how she's still having some sort of an effect over it.
I said, if you didn't hear.
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't hear that.
Sorry. I forget Discord cuts out things like that.
Doctor's like, wait, shit. Remove curse is a thing. I shouldn't have used that word.
Well, I don't have that
Yeah.
stocked right now, but I do have I am going to try a. Let me just. I'm going to cast a 4th level Dispel Magic, targeting this presumed curse on Orland's lungs.
All right, let me double check something with that.
Inspector.
Yeah, roll a dispel magic check. Is that what you call those?
I mean, it's ability check using my spellcasting, so it's just plus my wisdom. Okay. I rolled a 2, so I don't think that's gonna do it.
Yeah, you don't feel it connecting with anything, dismantling anything.
Okay.
I don't feel different.
Yes, I don't think, at least for now. Again, we can revisit this. I think this is something we can fix, though. I have faith in that, but perhaps not at this moment.
Right. So we don't risk the neck cut
Yes.
motion.
Yes. I think it is best if we continue as we have been.
Yes.
I will also, for future reference, can I get intelligence checks from both of you? Or actually, no, Arcana checks from both of you.
Not a natural 1. I rolled a 2 with a -1.
Okay.
25.
Holy
So,
shit.
Yeah, I rolled
thinking
really well.
on the repercussions of killing her, as in regards to being within the mansion, while yes, it doesn't require concentration and doesn't require the person to be inside of it to stay around, it is an extra dimensional space whose portal has to be opened and closed by the spellcaster, which she closes it when you're inside of it. So you'd be stuck here if you were to remove her while you were all inside.
Oh, that's good tidbit.
You know, I was just reading through this book. Seeing if I could find a new spell. And, briefly I did come across that this plan would be terrible. We'd be stuck here for all eternity. If we kill her while we're inside, she can... Essentially, we'll be locked in.
Even more good information to have. Yes, we'll revisit that plan when it seems a bit more advantageous.
Yes. Well, it's probably best you know that story anyways.
It's, again, very useful information, and now we can hopefully remedy it, so it is not a concern from now on. Also, it's not proper for and Liliana really struggles to say, mother, to have that much control over one of their children.
Should have met my first mother.
Could your first mother crush your lungs with a thought?
No, but with her fist.
See, I mean, that's not great, but it's more normal.
All right. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do while in the mansion before you do your long rest and level up?
No.
I figured out that I don't need to take that much time to make something smell.
I would catch up Felicity just on the fact that the caves that we were talked about, or that Liliana saw, like, as dangerous, that's where the wolves Korgra and his like stuff, and like how there's like icy walls back there and whatnot. So I would just catch her up on all of that while they're plotting and scheming.
Were
All
they
right.
at least nice caves?
We only went to the entrance for moving on. Because Aggie said that she knew where this orb was, and that's where we went.
It's a smart choice. This cold has been very brutal.
All right. If that's all, then you all can take your long rest, remove 1 level of exhaustion, and level up.
Nice.
And then in the morning, I assume you guys want to wait until you're. I mean, Ariel knows you're here already, but would you wait until midnight to leave again, or would you leave it as soon as long rest is over?
I still don't think it's a bad idea if we do as much as our travel as possible while she's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, at midnight, you guys begin packing up right before then, and get ready to dispel the mansion. Any last second things anybody wants to do before you're back out in the cold?
I still need to pick spells. But that doesn't matter. I can do that on the fly.
All right.
No, Highland's pretty good. I'm just picking spells on the fly as well.
All right. Then the mansion begins to go down. And you are back out in the cold. All right. Very cool.
Sorry, with spells.
Oh, sorry. I was just doing something on my own.
Okay.
Very cool.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know about that,
Okay.
Bob.
Oh, did Aggie wake up?
Aggie was awake when you guys all were bringing down the mansion. Like as soon as the mansion went down, you kind of gather yourself and you look around at each other, and Aggie's gone. Somebody rolled a nat 20 on their stealth check.
Whoop.
Reverse
Not- she-
perception check. Oh, I rolled it.
I got a nat 1 on mine.
So did I.
Truly disappeared.
She looked kind of cagey in the morning. Wasn't really talking to anybody. And then as soon as it was gone, she was as well.
She's probably suffering from the ghost chills. Yeah. I just made that up. Don't ask. Davros, how are you feeling?
I'm still kind of tired, but not as tired.
You think you could lead us about today?
Possibly. Shit. I don't have my character sheet open because now apparently I have to choose spells. Wait, no, I don't think I get any new spells. Yeah, I don't get any new spells. I can just change my spells if I want to. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, so you should be at 2 exhaustion now.
Yep.
So it is going to be slower going. You have 2 people that have 2 or more levels of exhaustion, so movement speed is halved. It's going to be moving a
Movement
little bit
speed is
slower across this
halved.
island.
But at least now I have a climb speed.
Yeah, there you go.
Did the little kobold ever find its way back to the mansion, or is it just gone to
Yeah,
mist?
it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not angry about it, more just curious.
Snillow's gone now, too. He left Snom to die in the snow, and now Snillow's gone, being a zombie somewhere.
Well, Snom is preserved in the snow.
Just like everybody in that garden.
Can I take one more look at this body before we walk away? Reinvigorated.
Sure.
Can I assist?
Yes, you can
We
assist.
do it this way again.
Well, you didn't ask about the body. If it's investigation, that's still. I mean, that's a 17.
Nice, good roll.
The fun thing is,
Sure,
you
we also
find 15 gold and 10 silver. That's it.
Is this weasel still like around?
You don't see it.
Fuck, I feel bad.
Liliana just slips the coin purse like into her bag.
All right. So Liliana, definitely your gods definitely said the codicil was at the top of the tower.
You know.
Oh, right. Sorry. I had to retcon during sleep. I was worried about so many other things. So Liliana, while you slept, you once again got visions, and your god said, "Wait, hold on." So you saw the vision once. Like, you would have still seen the top of the tower as a dangerous vision, but you do see these tall ice sculpture with the skull and the crown on it, and where you had originally looked at the top, seeing as getting the idea that the codicil was there, you do start to in your vision move downwards towards the bottom of this enormous tower, and begin to descend under the ground, and then that's where that vision stops.
Now that you mention it, I believe as we've gotten closer, it has clarified. It seems like we may still need to enter through the top, or at least the top is still dangerous, but the codicil itself is near the base of the tower.
Perhaps it's moving.
Perhaps.
The god leaves a note. Sorry, my bad. What do you think I am, all knowing?
So if it's at the base of the tower, do you think perhaps going through these caves is how we'll get there?
Well, the caves didn't lead anywhere. There was or at least they were blocked by ice, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, they're blocked by ice.
Yep.
However, because I also half forgot that it was at the bottom of the tower. I'm going to prepare a slightly different spell. If we can get to the tower, I may be able to get us, if it's made out of stone, may be able to make us a quick entry point into the base of it, as opposed to entering from the top.
Do we know roughly how far we are from the tower?
You're not sure currently.
Not sure.
You kind of meandered your way over to where you are now, and the fog really blocks a lot of your vision of the land.
Savros, do we seem to be closer to the center of this island?
How could I ascertain that?
You would, because you did help lead everybody over here, though you kind of took a weird way to get here, you do know that you are close to the western part of the island now.
Well, we're closer to the western side, it seems.
So, did we, bypass the middle chunk, or are we still... Oh, okay.
It does appear that way.
You know, Liliana, if you did have any questions for Nash, I could speak with her.
Don't know if they would have any information that we don't already have. They obviously didn't make it to the tower, so...
Just throwing it out there.
I know. Liliana takes the skull that she got from the spire where we met Six. Skulls feel okay, but I don't know about a still fleshy head for later questions. That feels a bit much.
Feline, who is holding this orb that it's almost like it's crystal ball size. It's pretty big. And as she's holding it, it begins to light up as it's talking, like it flashes for the syllables. And are we gonna get going soon? I'm rather excited to get this codicil and see what is in the caves of hunger.
Well, you're also a stone orb who doesn't feel cold, so unless you know how to get
I'm
there...
made of glass.
Easier to break then. Just remember that.
You would think, but because of the density of the glass, I'm able to absorb a lot of shock.
You know, we could just leave it in the snow.
That would be rather unwise if you are trying to get to the treasure that you seek within the sunken city. Sunken? I don't know if it's considered sunken if it's underground.
Feels like something that should be
underground, or is it in a block of ice?
Well, there's a block of ice on top of it, a glacier, if you will. Glaciers are large, moving masses of
Okay,
ice.
so I think it's this way.
Great.
All right. Zavros, you can make a survival check with disadvantage. Anybody can help with their things that they'd like to if they want to.
I will use one spell slot to cast Enhance Ability for Owl's Wisdom, so you have advantage on wisdom checks, so that at least brings it down to a flat roll for this first one.
Okay.
Come on,
Hope I
Zabby.
won't break this one. Oh shit.
Zavros.
What is it?
You don't want to know, man. Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me count everything up real quick. It's an 8 altogether.
An 8? Oh, I can't save that.
Is that with your double proficiency?
Yeah, you do have double proficiency.
Oh yeah, no, I
because
didn't
of
do
the
that.
tundra.
So I just add my proficiency bonus to it, or do I add like the actual? proficiency?
If you already have proficiency, then you just add another proficiency on top of that. Yes.
That would be 11.
Yes.
11. Can the nature ghost help
Yeah.
him? Okay. That's a 6.
So total 17.
Not bad.
All right. You begin to move forward, though slower than you've had pace before, just because you're exhausted. Exhausted
It's
companions.
to be a group effort this time.
But I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody, please.
Zavros, you have advantage now.
Did you
That's
give those
true.
other boots to anyone since you can't wear them, or are they just in your pocket?
Fuck.
They're just in my pocket.
Okay, just checking.
First or second
dude.
fail on this thing.
Natural 20.
15.
4.
Oh, thank God I had advantage. 14, 16.
9.
So Orlin and
38.
Heinlein fail. So you take 1 level of exhaustion.
I wonder where the exhaustion tracker is on D&D Beyond.
Under condition.
Ah,
Yeah.
there it is. Yes.
Yeah, all the way at the bottom.
If you click the down arrow, it'll also tell you like what the actual effects are.
That's neat.
Oh. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
Once again, Heinlein is built to be a beast of constitution and
And look at him now.
fucked over by it.
All right, cool.
Gotta make sure the fucking guy doesn't die.
That's right. It's like, I have all the constitution, gets bit by a mosquito. Oh no.
Well, that's a net 1 on my not die to malaria check.
Yeah, because now I have malaria. Okay.
All right. Next leg of the journey, another Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Well, that's better.
My luck is finally coming to an end with these things. Roll a
Well,
nat
I got a
one.
13.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a 17 for me.
23.
13, 17. Heinlein and Felicity?
23.
23.
24.
24. All right, so that means Zavros and Orlin failed, if I remember correctly. And the
Arrows
survival
failed with
check.
Advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 13 with advantage.
I need a survival check from
Oh.
Zavros as well. I did them out of order this time.
Oh.
I didn't hear what Zavros said. I would have used Flash of Genius for that con save for Zavros. It
Okay.
would have been a +5.
So Zavros would pass then.
Nice. Clutch.
Yay,
Sorry, I
fucked
can't-
Orlin.
I can't help a natural 1.
No, that's fair.
That's fair enough.
Yes,
only
this
at
is the
level 2.
next hour, so I don't know if you have that enhance ability anymore. Do you? How long does that last?
That only lasts an hour.
Okay, so it is
uh,
disadvantage.
I will enhance
shit.
ability.
Roll that again.
Okay.
God damn it, that was a good roll. Wait, what?
It was enhanced ability, so it's just a flat roll.
Okay, thank God. So 23.
A 23.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
you
nice,
are
nice,
on
nice.
track with this. Like, lick your finger, put it up to get the wind direction. It's changed a little bit. It's coming a little more northerly this time, but you're still able to catch it and go directly where you need to. You think you'd get there in about 2 more hours.
Do I get frostbite on my finger from like immediately just slobbing on it in this like negative 80
Yeah, it
degree
falls
weather?
off. Your
Oh,
finger
no.
falls off. No, you're fine.
Do you think you could guide us if I was to become a bird and fly us to the tower? Could you guide us, Zavros? I'd have to.
If you could
carry
become a
one
bird,
or
why didn't
two
you
at a
just turn
time.
into a bird and fly straight up and see how dense this fog is?
So what you're saying is you could have just turned into a giant eagle and flew us here the whole time?
No, just
We had to make this dangerous journey?
no. Last
Damn
night,
it, Orlin!
I did some studying and may have learned a new trick. However, I didn't think we were close enough yet, as the spell only lasts an hour.
I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power to get that 2nd level spell slot back.
But now that we're possibly close enough, I could make potentially 2 trips to the tower.
Question, is there a giant monster on top of that tower?
That seems to be where the rock sleeps. When I saw a vision, there was a nest up there.
And question, does this thing fly?
Oriel?
No, the thing that sleeps on top of the tower.
Oh, yes.
I'm just worried that if he turns to a giant eagle and starts flying in that direction, that thing might see him and decide, I want to eat that.
Yes. Do we know if Ariel might still be on her trek across the
You know it's been
skies?
2 hours.
Likely not, then. Right?
You know, last time she contacted you was roughly after 2 hours.
Okay.
After midnight.
She may be back by now, so... Yes, her rock could be there.
Then it may be better
Look.
to save that if we get in a pinch instead of potentially being attacked.
Hmm.
As one person, as you're flying with 1 or 2 people, that would be difficult.
Just figured I'd throw it out there.
I mean, if we need to make a quick ascent to the top of the tower, that may be the best way of doing it.
Yes. Alright. Does it feel like it's getting colder to anyone?
Yes.
Very much so.
It's hard to tell. After a certain point, cold just kind of feels cold, and then
You know what I always say? You know it's cold outside when you're outside and it's cold.
that's the first time you said it, and it should probably be the last. It's not a very good saying.
All right.
I'm gonna do something I recently picked up on. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna say that. Well, that was rude. I'm gonna say it in Draconic.
Next hour of expedition. Zavros, survival check, disadvantage.
Can I, last time we were doing a bunch of traveling, I forgot to do it last session, but because of my visions, can I assist with this check?
Yes,
Let
you
me do
can.
it like once per day. Perfect.
Yes.
I will assist without the effect of spell slots.
Okay, so just flat roll.
Flat roll.
Love me, baby. It loves me, I think. 18?
18. All right. You continue on this path, and you're able to keep track of where you need to be going to head towards this here mythical tower. Constitution saving throw from everybody, please.
Oh, come on.
That's only a 15 for me.
Oh, I think I did this. 16.
Okay.
16.
All right.
It's a 5. My luck
Orlin,
really
take one level of
turned.
exhaustion for me, please.
My luck really turned this episode. Fuck.
Yeah.
Orlin is gonna need to go. Mom, I need you to make me a grilled cheese and some soup. I'm cold. I got snow in my
Mom.
boots.
You heat up my lungs so you have control of them.
How's Valine looking during all this travel?
She's also slowing down quite a bit. Her and Orlin are kind of dragging towards the back of the party.
Does she seem
apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
slower than this morning?
Do an insight check.
Okay. Ooh, that's not gonna be great, but it is a 14.
Yeah, she seems to be worse for wear.
Okay, just filing that away for anything that's necessary.
Fair enough.
We're going to fight Oriel. I should know if she's at half hit points.
Yeah, I guess. Zavros, if you make this, you get to where you need to go. If not, we'll find out.
If not,
Survival check, disadvantage for me, please.
Knowing that we're close, I'm going to burn another second level spell slot for enhance ability again.
All right. You have it at flat roll.
Oh, hell yeah. 24.
24. And Constitution saving throw from everybody, please.
Do I
As
trust
this
guy at
chill
this
is
point?
cutting deep to your bones.
18 for me.
18 for Liliana.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 19.
19 for Orlin.
15?
8.
Yeah, 15.
15 for Zavros, 8 for Felicity, and Bumble looks pretty excited. 11?
Plus 5.
Or was it 7 or 11?
The gas station?
Sorry, what did Heinlein roll?
Highland got an 11.
11. Okay.
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
I'm
You're
using
flashing.
Flash of Genius.
I
can't
believe
say- I can't
Felicity
say
is
for
the only
myself.
one to fail
I failed.
then. So you get a level of exhaustion. How are we looking for levels of exhaustion, everybody?
I got 2.
1.
2,
Sarah
3,
Got
1,
flashed. I'm only at 1.
1,
That's 0.
0.
I haven't
shit, he
failed
got
any of them yet.
All right. So as you continue making your way through this fog, suddenly rising before you is a 600-foot tall mountain of glacial ice. Its peak carved to resemble a gigantic skull wearing a crown. Weaving up the mountain's southern slope are enormous stairs hewn from the ice. These steps, which extend from the base of the mountain to the base of the fortress, were clearly made for giants. And as you see this, the fog also begins to disperse a little bit, showing you this visage. And that's where we'll go to break.
Ooh.
I wonder
So-
if gnomes once lived here.
Thank you so much for joining us for this first half. Our party made it through the fog and have now found themselves upon the tower, which Ariel calls home currently. So be sure to go get some snackies and some drinkies and some bodies.
Some chalky
And
milk.
We'll see you
Chalky
in a little
milk.
bit.
Some
Chalky
chicken
milk. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Swindler Standard. Icewind Dale, right in front of me.
Fucking nailed it.
Rime the Frostmaiden. In the first, hey, Merry Xmas, everybody.
Oh, already?
Already.
Wait, I thought
we
you
gotta
made
stop for a
chalky
month.
milk, not hot chocolate.
I did. I made chalky milk, but I made it in a big mug.
In a coffee mug. So in the first half, our group we're trying to figure out if they should kill Valine or if they should kill the ghost that possessed their new friend, but then they just scared the ghost away and subsequently scared away the other person as well after they rested. We then made our way over to the tower that our party now stands before. You see this enormous tower in front of you. What do you do?
Oh, I wanted to retcon something for the viewers. I had disadvantage on my my saving throw, so I rolled again and I failed. So I actually am exhausted level 4 now.
Yes, he is.
With this tower, is there what's underneath the ice? Like is it ice all the way through, or is it like ice coating something? Or can't we tell?
It is, from what you can tell, it's 600 feet of ice. Like
up.
It's a tower. A tower up.
Well, I was just because
No.
Because my question is, I have stone shape, so if I can get to any stone that's underneath that, is there any stone that I can see through the ice? I know we're at a distance still.
You do not see any, no.
Okay. I'll keep that in my back pocket.
In theory, in my research of this spell, if I turned myself into an animal, would that animal be very exhausted? Or would it be like a fresh animal until the spell ended and then I would be exhausted again?
Let me double check something. I think I know what spell you're talking about.
Polymorph, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I was muted and I was going to do a really dumb joke. And then I realized I was muted as I was doing it.
Darn.
It's just not the same once you realize that. It's like, damn, I can't even do it now.
Yeah.
Duration. Beast challenge rating. Targets. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced. Target assumes hit points when it reverts to normal. I think you wouldn't have exhaustion because you are changing your physical form, and part of the exhaustion is through your physical form. If that makes sense. You would have it when you go back, but as the animal, you wouldn't have it.
Okay. I will very likely be doing this, but I need to figure out what animal I can turn into because I don't know. But you guys can keep going. Sorry.
So we're at the base
I think
of this?
it's CR your level
Oh.
or something like that.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Or
yes,
like
you
half
were,
your level or something.
Yes, you're at the base of this enormous tower, but there is that stone walkway that wraps around up to the southern side of the tower.
Should we start taking the stairs?
I don't think we have any other option. Oh, it's dark. We can't see anything. Never mind. I was going to ask if we could see any movement up at the top, but it's dark. I don't know how well we'd be able to see.
Do a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Still a 12.
You don't sense anything, no.
Okay.
But it's like 4 a.m. right now. So.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys begin to ascend then?
Go ahead.
Going to do this quietly? She says in air quotes.
As quietly as we can. I think would be best.
Fucking stairs. Fuck.
Okay. And as you are looking at these stairs, again, these are stairs made for giants. About each step is 4 feet tall.
Oh, this is going to take a while, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe so.
But yeah, well, L'Oreal can see just anything on her island, correct? That's what we've understood.
I mean, apparently she was talking to us while we were roaming in the mist.
So,
like I said, as when we arrived, I don't really think. I mean, we're just ants to her, so I don't think we should have to worry about too much of that. It's really just her guards that are going to underestimate us. We have to worry about.
and I guess being I mean, stealthy to avoid guards, but Oriel likely already knows we're at our tower.
I was thinking of becoming a mammoth. But, you know, that's not very sneaky.
How good are mammoths at climbing giant staircase?
Probably pretty good. I don't know.
Baka? Could an elephant climb a staircase?
Depends on how much Orland knows about mammoths, I suppose.
A huge beast. I don't know. You want me to roll? I'll find
Roll
out.
a nature check, yeah.
Could I assist with that because I've seen a mammoth in action at the
You saw an Oliphant, which is related to mammoth, so yeah.
big elephanty type creature.
So that would just make it a normal roll?
Yep.
Okay. 19 plus 5, so 24.
Because of the way of how pachyderms are built, he would be able to do it, but it would be about the same speed as you're going currently. So it might eat through your polymorph spell just to get up these steps, but it would stop you from being cold. So it's what you want to take from that.
Yeah. These steps are outside, right? They're leading to the tower. They're not.
Yes, they are outside. And it's a 600-foot tall ice tower, and a lot of you are slow. So it's going to take a while to get up there.
I could turn into a bird instead and fly us to the top of the stairs.
That also, I mean, if the rock is nesting at the top.
I'm just the top of the stairs. We don't have to go to the top of the tower, per se.
Or even closer to the top so that we don't have to spend as much time. A little rallying point. Few stairs down.
I just wanted to be a mammoth because of the fur. Seems warm.
I mean, a mammoth does sound very good, very interesting, very helpful.
But yes, I could turn myself into some sort of giant eagle.
No,
No, I can't. Apparently it's higher than oh, it's a CR1, never mind. I had my filter like 3 to 8. I just assumed it was better than 1.
Would it take us more than an hour? Like, would we only have to make one check as we're going up these stairs for cold?
With Zavros's archery sight, essentially, you would be able to tell that, and knowing your speed and stuff, it'd take roughly an hour to just go up the stairs. So you'd be making one check.
In bird form or no bird form?
In walking.
Walking.
Bird form, we'd probably be able to get up there in minutes.
Yeah. Depending on how many loads you had to take, because you have, without Orland, you'd have 5 people to get up there.
Definitely at least two runs.
Yeah. Which even then, the worry is if the rock notices you.
I'd fly low.
Low, 600 feet up, a nice tower.
I'm not going up the tower. I'm just going up the stairs.
Well, like the ice tower is where the stairs are. That's the ice tower is 600 feet. Then there's the castle on top.
Yeah.
Okay. If we want to do the bird route, I can cast enhance ability again so that you have you can be more stealthy about it. So you can get advantage on dex checks as the bird, which is probably as good as we're gonna get, and then just not fly directly to the top. That's about. Otherwise, if we want to climb it normally, I would still say turn into a mammoth so you don't have to make another check, because then your speed's gonna be 0.
Yeah.
I think I have a better option.
Let's hear it.
I can stealth you out there, I think. I don't think there's gonna be there will be no way that rock sees you coming.
How's that?
Heinlein like lifts his hand and it like starts to like phase out of existence. It's like a ghostly hand. I think I can exert something into you.
Definitely making a face like I don't trust that. Would you be willing to sign a waiver? No, I'm just kidding. If you think it will work. So, Kakara, or... How the fuck do you make an elephant noise?
Orlin, I know I taught you that when you were a child, the animal noises, but you don't need to keep making them.
A magic see and say.
The giant eagle says.
For efficiency of spells, it may be better to go eagle so that you have more time before it expires. And if Heinlein can make you stealthy as well, then maybe our best bet to get up there quickly before all of us succumb to the cold.
I don't think the form I take changes how long I can stay in it.
No, but it changes how long you are taken to deliver.
Sorry, this cold is making my brain slow.
All right.
Okay, bird it is. Is the thing with your hand going to damage me?
I don't think it is. But there's only one way to find out.
Watch me drop polymorph as he does this to me. Alright, I'm gonna cast polymorph into a giant eagle.
Heinlein reaches out to the bird with his ghostly hand, and it like starts displacing, like blurring out of it, like almost like blurring, like a displacer beast. And he like puts his hand onto the eagle, and the eagle starts like displacing, and then and it turns invisible as I cast invisibility on it.
Ooh.
All right. So the Orlin anamorphs into this giant eagle, and before you can
halfway.
yeah, as he's halfway into it, you see him disappear.
Are you?
Grab us and go, I guess.
How many can I grab at once, Baka?
You can carry 2, grab 1.
Okay.
So you can do 3 and 2. Probably want to do 1 heavy, 2 old ladies, and then a heavy and a half elf.
I'll grab Liliana, Felicity, and what's her name? Valine.
Mother.
Yeah. I'll grab them. I'll fly them up.
His ladies first, as I'm like being carried by this giant bird, invisible bird. Ladies first.
How far do you go up the staircase?
All the way. I do also have keen sight.
Okay.
I'll go to the second to last step.
Second to last step. All right. As you do that, make a stealth check with advantage because you no longer have the exhaustion, and a perception check with advantage.
All right. The first thing was a stealth, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 and a 13 plus 3, so 16. 16 stealth. And then keen, so the perception check. 2, that's not great. And that's much better. 18 for It's proficient, so +4. What is that? 23, 22, something like that.
All right.
Somewhere
As
there.
you begin flying up, you're still getting used to this eagle form, and your flight isn't as silent as you would like it to be. And you're looking around for danger as you do so. You begin to hear the unfurling of wings, and you see this enormous bird take flight from the top of the tower. It doesn't seem to know where you are, but it knows something's there as it begins to circle the tower.
As quickly as possible, drop those 3 at that stair and zoom down to get the others.
All right. You zoom down, pick up the other 2, and begin to ascend it once again.
Mm-hmm.
Make another stealth check with advantage.
Oh, that's a nat 20. I'll just roll again just in case.
Okay.
That's 15. So nat 20 for stealth, giving me a 23. Perception, I don't know if you want me to roll that again. 14 plus 4, 18. Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
I am actually going to use my ghost to add a d6 to his 23 stealth.
Okay.
Because I do not know how perceptive that rock is.
Okay.
That's a +4, so 27 stealth.
All right.
Nice.
You begin to fly up, and you're landing with your party. And at this point, the rock has re-landed, but like on the edge of the crown part of the tower. Is like looking around. Before you see it kind of looks off in the distance, and it begins to take flight and flies away from the tower.
It was close.
Can I, because I have an inkling of what may be happening, how close is 3 to us?
3 is, from what you can tell, where you left him.
Oh, okay, then that's not what was happening. Okay, I don't say anything then. I just, like, do that mental check. And then... well, if it's gone, then we should hurry. Inside as quick as we can.
And then
Agreed.
still in this form, I'm just going to start grabbing them and bring them up the final step.
Just one step. All right. Before you, the steps end in front of a double door made from slabs of ice with dragon skulls and bones embedded in them. Carved into the lintel is a single word in Dwarvish script. Who reads Dwarvish?
I do.
You read the word Grimskalle. Grimskalle on the door. And this door, by the way, is roughly 25 feet tall, 8 feet wide. Made of ice, and of course has the dragon bones on the outside of it as well.
It says Grimskalle on the door.
Does that...
It's just the previous name of the place, or...
Could also be in reference to the dragons that are encased here, if they were here before Oriel took up residence.
Does Felicity know anything about Grimskalle?
Yeah, I mean, Liliana would be racking her brain as well.
History check.
14 for me.
Oh, I rolled a 2, so 7.
With the things you've seen previously, you know it's of giant history. You're not sure of what though. Ancient, long past times.
Okay.
That you haven't looked into yet.
Yeah. Hasn't been necessary.
Yeah.
What are we, Goliaths?
Again, I'd probably just wager that it's just probably Castle Grimskalle.
Probably. That would make the most sense. Shall we go in?
I think we should get out of sight before that rock comes back.
I agree.
All right. How do you plan to get in?
Push it open.
You start to push on these doors. Give me an athletics check.
All right.
Can I look that?
What was it?
I assist him with that.
Yes, because he has exhaustion, so it has a disadvantage, so now it's flat.
Okay.
Oh, it's flat. Oh, it's flat. It's flat. Okay, yeah, nat 20.
Hey.
23. No,
Nice.
24.
Nice.
Highland walks up to it and begins to push on one of these two enormous doors, and it begins to creak inwards. He just like takes all of his strength to push this giant door and gets one of the two open, so you're able to go inside.
I want to say I wasn't thinking about it, so the first one was a nat 20, so I just kind of ignored it, and the next one I rolled was a 10. So I was like, oh.
Let me see if this is the music going. He's holding. Nope, that's not it. Sorry, gang. Sorry to scare you.
Sorry, gang.
We're all gonna die.
No. There we go. That's something.
There we go.
Something different than before. All right.
Spooky ooky.
Spooky ooky. As you enter this
Baba
main
Yaga.
room, I just want to double check. Yeah, you can see,
What's wrong?
this first entry area is completely dark.
I will, since we are inside. I would have.
Is it magical darkness or is it just dark?
It is dark, so people with dark vision would be able to see.
Okay.
Yeah, but once we got inside and like out of cover, because I wouldn't have had my light on when we were flying on the invisible bird, so I will cast light again at my necklace.
All right, you cast light for those who need it. I think it might be you and Felicity.
Bird needs
Oh,
it.
now I have dark vision.
Just,
Well, then it's you and
just for
Valine.
Liliana.
Birdie Bird needs it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
oh yeah, the bird doesn't have it either. So there's you hear the clack of talons as this bird's walking around in here.
By the way, I'm leaving it up to you when it's been an hour.
Okay. So you can see on the floor there is about a 2-foot deep blanket of cold mist that creeps around on the floor, enveloping you below the waist. And as you enter this area, you can see that in front of you, it's just a wall. But to the left, there seems to be a hallway going down that way. And there is a door at the end of this hall, as well as it seems to turn right when it gets to that door.
We're looking for stairs to go down.
Sorry, there's a door and a hallway with another door.
Yep, so you entered, and to your left, there's a door and a hallway coming to the right to the, like, if you're facing the door, the hallway goes right after that.
Okay. I mean, it's maybe this goes without saying. We closed the door behind us so that the bird doesn't have easy access.
Athletics
We're
check.
letting the cold get in. Oh, it's right in athletics.
Eh.
Oh, that's a 21.
Yeah, you you dig your claws into the ice floor as you begin to push this door shut.
Dealer's choice as to which door we go in first.
We've got, what, 2 to choose from?
You got the one or continue down the hall to the right.
Why not
But-
go with the door?
Yes, that's the one in this room.
All right. So as you can go down the hallway towards this first door, you can see the ceilings above you are about 30 feet tall to accommodate for the giants walking through them. And as you approach this door, athletics check to open it.
I'll help.
If people could see me, I'm walking like a pigeon.
Are these hallways big enough that Birdland could fly?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're 30 feet tall.
For giants.
I got I got a 7 with advantage.
Yeah, Liliana doesn't seem like you push against, and this door seems to be a little more frozen in place than the last one.
I rolled a natural 1 and a 5, so it could have been worse.
True.
Fuck, if we have to make athletics checks for every fucking door we need to open.
I gotta say, peek behind the curtain, I'm guessing based off what you said your bonus was, that we're actually not strong at all.
No, not really. Not since Heinlein came back different. I think
Heinlein
OG Heinlein was stronger.
Yeah, he was a strong boy. But now he literally just moves off of in pure will.
Is there, while they're trying to open the door, Felicity's gonna take a look around the room that they're in. Is there anything else other than the mist and the hallway?
So yeah, once you reach this door, that was at the end of this hallway, again, it goes to the right. So you look down this next hallway. And you see there are 2 doors on the right-hand wall as you look forward down this hallway. And there seems to be some kind of... There were doors on the end and to the far end on the left as well, but they seem to be crumbled.
There's some broken doors if we're having issues with these ones. Ow.
Yeah, these things aren't budging, and
Yes, we'll try some of the other ways before. We can always come back to the doors. They're not going anywhere.
All right. Are we being stealthy or are we just walking?
we should just walk. I don't see a reason to be stealthy at this point. Ariel knows we're here.
Yeah. I mean, we're inside.
Just for minions. Which
Yeah.
I think instead of being stealthy, what we need to be is perceptive of them being stealthy. 'Cause we're probably the ones being hunted.
Yeah.
Well, and we're lit up anyways, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
stealth is basically up. Yeah. So just moving along, but keeping an eye out for, Zavros, you still have disadvantage on all your checks, right?
Not well. Yeah, all mobility checks. Yeah.
What's your bonus to perception?
4.
Oh, okay. I'm going to.
I don't mind being the spotter because I have keen sight, so I have advantage on perception. If that's what this is about.
Oh, true. Yeah, I was going to cast a spell on myself, so I had advantage. But you're still a bird.
For now.
Yeah, I mean, use that spell until it's done, so we don't have to burn more.
So you want me to roll perception? I'm down.
Let me know what both of your checks are for the perception.
The first one was an 8 plus 4, so 12. And then the second roll was a 15 for a 19.
I'm not casting the spell, but I will do perception.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 23.
All right. So you, at the beginning of this hallway, Orlin, you don't see anything, but you do see these doors that have been crumbled at the end of the hallway. But as you're walking down the hallway, Liliana, in the first door to the right, you do hear a very soft snoring. Soft as in it's something big snoring, but snoring softly.
I'm going to whisper to was this the door we were just trying to get in?
No, this is
okay.
So you were pushing on a door, then you turned right, went down this hall, and it's the first door on the right.
Okay. I'm going to point to the door and then pantomime like sleeping, like hands on the side of my face, like pointing at the door, and then like get something sleeping in there without actually saying anything.
No, that's a good idea. I think everyone's still pretty beat from climbing those stairs. I think it'd be a safe place if we can get in a room to do it at.
There's someone sleeping in there. I can hear snoring.
I had rolled, and I didn't say anything, but I got a 6.
Oh, okay, yeah,
for perception,
yeah.
So I.
That tracks.
All right. So you continue moving down the hall towards these crumbled doors. So there's one at the very end of the hall that's crumbled, and right next to it on the left-hand side, there's another crumbled one. So the one on the left, you can kind of peer over this wall of rubble, and in the middle of this immense hall stands a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10-foot high dining table carved from ice and surrounded by a dozen blocks of ice that once served as chairs. Wooden braces against the west wall hold a pair of 14-foot long bugles made from hollowed out mammoth tusks. An ascending staircase of ice in the southwest corner has mist rolling down it. And as you look into the northern area, over the rubble of the door there, 6 slender gargoyle-like creatures made of ice squat on ledges 20 feet above the ground that protrude from the wall of this semicircular chamber. Near the back wall, the mist that blankets the floor flows down a staircase made of polished ice.
So there's stairs going both up and down.
Yes, so the room to the left has stairs going up. The room in front of you has stairs going down.
So we want to head to the gargoyle room to go down.
Yes.
You said they were made of ice?
Yep, little gargoyle-like creatures that are made of ice.
How stealthy do you want to be right now?
I think any combat we get into may wake them up regardless. Maybe a matter of speed over stealth.
Liliana, with your perception check earlier, you see they are like moving, like they're fidgeting, and they do seem to be looking at all of you.
Yes.
How far away are they all from each other?
From each other, there's 6 of them. There's like, they're all right next to each other, and this room isn't very large. It's like 20 foot wide at its widest point because it is a semicircular room. So they're all kind of just like perched on top of each other above this staircase that's going down. Okay. And they're all just kind of looking at all of you.
What would a gargoyle speak if it speaks?
You've spoken to gargoyles and they speak, those ones spoke common.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that, so.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust a thing made out of ice. And I just look out, I like look and I say this and you mention like that. And I look back to the gargoyles who are salivating ice driplets on us, hail and slush, and I look back and I immediately like raise my shield and go whoa, and I cast shatter on them.
All right.
I was about to do the same thing.
So what save do that to make?
They have to make a Constitution saving throw, and they have disadvantage because of how they are made.
Do they though?
Yes.
They aren't gargoyles.
A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throw. Ice or stone.
Let me double check this. Yeah, sure, why not? Disadvantage on con, you said?
Yes.
What's the save they have to make?
15.
15. 1 failed. 2 failed. 3 failed.
Nice.
Oop, that jumped out of the thing, otherwise I would have passed. But 4 failed. 5 failed. 6 failed. They all failed.
Woo.
Nice.
Big spell.
3d8.
He's a warlock, so maybe higher. I don't know what his levels are.
Not high level. 19 thunder damage. Each of them.
Roll initiative.
Do they have 20 hit points?
Roll initiative.
I hope I roll high.
You fucked me.
I don't see that.
Dice is going away for the night. Should have known.
Oh, God.
Is initiative a skill check?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, disadvantage on that, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
Well,
did it
hopefully I
in the
get higher than what I just
surprise
got. Oh, thank God. 16?
All right.
11.
All right.
12.
11. Felicity's 12.
I got a 7.
7.
Ooh.
Right.
I got that +0.
Yeah, +0, baby.
Davros, you're
That's-
first.
What?
Because I don't have my
You're
first.
Okay. So these things are still kicking, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
So,
They look pretty mad. They were kind of just hanging out before. Now they look pretty mad.
Were they just hanging out?
Yeah.
how many licks does it take to get this? What the fuck
They
was
were
that
just
for?
watching you, dude.
Are we in like a hallway
Yes.
before we haven't
Yeah.
entered yet? Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
You're in a I guess 8-foot wide hallway. Is that what they are?
So
30
starting
feet
out,
tall
let's
and
see.
about 8 feet wide. Yeah.
So I mean, this is kind of hard to like pinpoint exactly which one. Fuck it, I'll say the furthest one to the right.
Okay.
I will make my Slayer's Prey as my bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'll just fire 2 arrows at it.
All right. Fire the first.
Okay. 12 plus 7.
That'll hit.
All right. And then the second one.
You
Ooh.
kill it.
Oh, I do? Okay, well,
yeah, you
I'll only
shoot
roll-
it and it explodes into shards of ice that shoot off the wall and into the other ones.
Well, I was going to shoot the other one then, but I rolled a 3 on the die. So, I mean, that's just how it
You
be
would miss the
sometimes.
second one, but one of them is down.
I got 1.
1, 2.
And, I think that's it. I think that's it for me.
All right.
I'm staying the fuck away from these things.
5 of them are gonna fly down and attack the person that just cast a huge freaking spell on them.
Yeah, that's fair. And it sucks I don't have my boots.
Actually,
I
you
don't
know
think they're doing
what? You know what? You're all in a hallway, aren't you?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No. No.
Man,
We're
it's like a
definitely
large.
not.
It's like a hallway for a giant,
I'm
but for
flying.
us, it's like a really big room.
I'm just flying at the very top, so there's like no way any area of effect
You're
spells can
invisible
reach
too,
me.
so
No.
I mean, okay. Well then, here we go. We have 5 breath weapons coming your way. What's your marching order?
This sucks.
I'm probably in front because I sent my nature ghost to scream at him.
All right.
I think birds in the back.
I'm on
Yeah.
the bird.
I imagine Valine's in the back too.
Yeah, she's way far back.
I would probably be near the front as well, because Heinlein and I have been trying to open doors and such.
I'd probably be in the middle then, if everybody
Yeah.
else is in the back.
All right. So I'm gonna have Heinlein, Liliana, and Felicity do 5 dexterity saving throws for me, please.
Next.
Oh, did you say me?
you-
I'm sorry.
No, just the Heinlein, Liliana, and Felicity.
Okay. All right, a good spread.
Ooh.
Do you want to just like say what the save is, and I can tell you how many I pass?
10.
10.
Yep.
I failed 2.
All right. 2 failures for Heinlein.
I will roll concentration.
I failed 3.
3 for Liliana.
I succeed concentration on both. You're still invisible.
Ooh. Nice.
I failed 2 of them.
Failed 2. All right. So, so let me double check this. 1, 2, 3. So, God, math's hard for me. I'm so stupid.
No, it's okay. There's a lot of pressure.
So you have 2, 2, 2. You have 2, 2 there. 5, 5, 2, 2. So 15, 17, 19 points of damage to Heinlein. Felicity, cold damage. And then Liliana, you take 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, half to 8 because you have resistance to cold.
Okay. If anyone
As all of these little ice methods come down and breathe ice upon all of you.
they're only methods?
Yeah, they're
That's
only
lame.
methods. They're little slender
That's
gargoyle
lame.
idiots. All right. But they are all right up on Heinlein here.
Okay, they're up on. Got it.
So it is then going to be Felicity's turn.
Yeah, so I've got 2 people in front of me, so I'm gonna firebolt one of them in front of Heinlein.
All right.
12 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits, instantly explodes into jagged ice. Heinlein, dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
11.
2 points of cold damage to you as these shards of ice explode into your skin. And 1 more is down.
Should I do what I was gonna do, Heinlein?
No, I think they're done for here.
Yeah.
I was just gonna flamethrower them as my bonus action,
Oh,
but they're gonna all explode on you.
no. Oh, that's fine. I can
Alright.
take it.
Most we lose
So
is invisibility, so.
Oh,
My-
nope, still invisible.
my little hand cannon moves up right next to Heinlein, and I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
Do they take half if they fail?
Yes.
They all explode. They all had 2 health left.
If it saves, it still takes half.
There's
Yep,
a
so
chance I could have just wiped all of them out with that spell.
It would have been very good.
I rolled 2 7s out of 5.
4 dexterity saving throws from Heinlein as they all begin to explode as this fire engulfs them.
My lowest is a 9.
All right, that fails.
10.
Yeah, 10 is the save.
Okay, then I just failed 1.
Okay, so you take...
And you're still invisible.
Take 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Last one only gave me 2.
Well, when there's 4 of them exploding.
That's fine. I think we did a good job here.
Liliana's hand. I don't know if we're still staying in initiative.
No.
Liliana's hand's gonna come up behind Heinlein, hovering above his shoulder. May I?
I don't think you need to worry about it just yet.
Okay.
And then I'm second wind.
Gotcha.
Pick up.
Save your healing first when we need it the most.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I wasn't.
replace
I did not get a
my
good roll.
ballista.
I wasn't
Put it
gonna
back
go
on my shoulder.
crazy, but- Okay. I think because that shatter was loud, I think we need to start
Yeah, that's
hightailing
what-
it down the stairs.
That's why I asked.
You start running down the stairs?
On ice?
Moving with purpose.
Moving with purpose. All right.
I'm gonna snag Zavros up, and who else might trip and fall?
Literally
Anyone.
everyone.
Well, I think
but
Felicity, she's a cat. Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
be fine. I grabbed Zavros and Heinlein because he's very protective of Zavros.
Aren't you going to help your dear old mother?
Fuck you.
Firebolt, no. All right. Liliana and Felicity then make me dexterity checks, acrobatic checks. So disadvantage for Felicity.
Natural 20 for a total of 23.
You said that was acrobatics?
Yep.
17.
17, yeah. You two both have claws, and you easily enough begin to move down the stairs. And Valine takes her time as well, but she's able to make
I
it.
I just want to say, never worry about me tripping up or downstairs again.
Okay.
Because it takes nothing for me to just summon Gel and then just teleport and then summon Gel, switch places, and keep doing that.
Oh.
You can just play,
What if you get like a
this
portal
stupid
situation where you're like you just keep building momentum and you're like
Oh no, we're a locomotive now.
You just jump off and you just keep switching so you're further and further down.
keep building up speed.
We glitched through the map.
Speedrun strat. You both just run at a wall.
I'm now just in the Reghead glaciers.
We created a railgun. We called it the Hind Line.
All right. So you descend down the staircase, and as you descend, it leads into a vaulted chamber. A 9-foot-high railing of sculpted ice hugs the staircase as it descends to the chamber floor, which, like the stairs, is smooth and gleaming. A walrus, as big as an elephant, is having a grand old time rolling and sliding on the ice, paying you little heed.
So, do we just, avoid that?
If it doesn't attack us, if nothing comes after us, then we're good.
Are you sure it's an animal? I have this sudden urge. No, I'm kidding.
I have this. I'm imagining it's probably just another awakened beast. If it's anything like that dinosaur, that sea beast, then it's probably harmless.
But it could be like that moose or elk or whatever the hell that thing was.
The moose was pretty active in its slaughtering of the people. This thing, and it slides and bumps over a rock and laughs to itself. I think it's harmless.
Yeah,
It's having a lot of fun.
it rolls on its back and looks at all of you. Excuse me. New guest. So, welcome. Oh, you want to come slide? You come to slide here, or
I think we'll take a snow check on that sliding
all right.
for right now.
Let me know. I'm supposed to be keeping guard, but it's too much fun just sliding around here. So,
Yeah, you just keep sliding. We won't disturb you at all. And if we see anyone, you definitely, we're doing a great job guarding.
oh, yes. I mean, here or there, who cares? I'm just having fun here. So,
What's
Go
your
about
name,
your
by
way.
the way?
oh, my name's Akuma.
Akuma.
Yes. What's yours, friend?
Zavros.
Oh, that's a strange name for a strange-looking man.
Out of character. Doesn't Akuma mean devil or some shit? I was like, I know this because I named a dragon Akuma in my homeroom. I was like, wait a minute.
Who knows?
Zavros narrows his eyes.
What type of animal was this?
A walrus.
It's a giant walrus, so it's bigger than a normal walrus. It's the size of an elephant, so
It's a big walrus.
By any chance, do you happen to know the closest staircase going down?
you just came down it.
Oh, so I think this is it.
But does this staircase continue going down?
It does not. So as you look around the room, you do see that there seems to be 6 hallways, and 4 of them have these large doors with carvings on them that you aren't able to tell quite what they say from here. You'd have to go up to them. But yeah.
Yes. Make a quick lap
And
of the
there's-
room.
And I will say as well, there are an additional 6 alcoves apart from those hallways. You're in one of the alcoves, the stairs comes down.
Dang, there's a lot going on in this room.
Yeah. So to the direct north and south is a hallway. To the diagonal, another hallway, like a cross-section hallway on either side.
Okay.
Is that? It's that's hard to
We're
to tell.
basically at a
It kind-
crossroads.
Yeah. So there's an up and down.
Yeah.
There's a cross on those, and those are the hallways.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then there are little alcoves in between all of those hallways.
6-pointed star.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a giant snowflake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's
thematic.
Yeah.
Should we all each spread out and look at Some hallways.
Hallway in an alcove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Head out through all the.
Which
See what's up
you
with the
wanna go to?
hallways. I'll go to the one that's furthest away from the staircase.
All right. So that's going to be. Would you want to do the southernmost? Because you're in. So the stairway is in the. I'll say south. No, sorry, north, western alcove. So
Okay.
you could choose the hallway that's furthest to the south or to the southeast.
I'll check the southern hallway.
Let me here. Actually, I might be able to do a map that might be easier for you guys. I'm gonna still try to describe it as best I can for the audio, but I know there's a lot of little dingly donglies going on here that might be hard to figure out.
The plan is to split up to check these things out.
Do we want to like refer to them by like their clock number? So we're at 6 o'clock, right? Or 6?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Not 6, but are we at the southmost, or no? Or are we the southwest?
We're at like 11 o'clock.
We're at 11
Roughly, yeah.
o'clock? Oh, okay.
Like from like 10 to 11, like between 10 and 11 is where we're at.
Yeah.
So, and I'd be going down to 6 o'clock.
We'll just call it 12, 2, 4, 6.
There we go. I don't need that. I need follow
8
more though.
and 10.
Save that.
So every 2.
Yeah, there's so 12
2, 4,
1,
6,
2,
8,
3,
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could do a full clock.
I was just thinking hallways and then.
Oh yeah, the hallways.
Keep it.
The hallways would be 3. Sorry, hallways are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the alcoves are the odd one. But I will pull you over to this map so you can see what the hell's going on too. But yeah, try to refer to a clock pattern.
Okay, that makes it easy. Yeah, that's perfect.
I gotta move my monsters out of the way so I can move you guys.
There's no monsters here. There's just
There's no monsters.
Akuma.
It's just Akuma.
Akuma the walrus.
Akuma's cool.
So you should be able to see that square.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
Oh, 6 is also an open one, so that's a better one to check out first.
All right. So you're going on to 6 o'clock?
Yeah, I'll check out 6 if someone wants to check out 12 while I'm heading over there.
I'll check out 12.
All right. So
Preferably someone with dark vision.
Liliana goes down to 6 o'clock, which is over here. So at the 6 o'clock, Jesus, here we go, over here. This passage leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door are bas reliefs of 2 male frost giants that have been defaced with their features chipped away. Newer carvings above the door depict the glowering heads of an owl, a wolf, and a goat.
It's a Skyrim puzzle.
And as you enter the room, a disembodied voice says, "This way is shut to all but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation."
Did everyone else hear that?
Yes.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Was this something everyone heard, or is that something just...
Yeah, it rings out through the room. Through all of the rooms here.
Heinlein was like heading north. Like turns around and then starts walking back down.
Akuma, did you hear that voice?
Yours?
No, the one that said something about a test.
Oh, yes.
What does that entail? Do you know?
I don't know. Maybe like some fish would jog my memory.
Oh shit. I don't have any fish, but do you like jerky?
Make a persuasion check. Disadvantage.
Oh no.
Could you repeat the test? It was isolation, endurance.
Cruelty, isolation, endurance, preservation.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
No, I'm feeling kind of like fish right now. You know, the jerky, too much salt. It gets dries me up.
Man. Anybody got any fish?
Sorry, no.
No. I'm thinking about these tests. Am I forgetting a sacrifice? Because we have endurance, which is the sacrifice of cold, cruelty, which is the sacrifice of death, preservation, which is the sacrifice of food.
What about isolation?
Yeah, I don't know, because there's only 3 types of sacrifices, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So it may not be that, but that was my first thought.
Yeah, that was a good thought.
I mean, I'm gonna approach that door instead. Like, is there like a way to open the door? It just
There's no door handle on it at all.
Is there anything on the door?
Just the carvings above the door of the owl, the wolf, and the goat.
Interesting.
Can I make like some kind of like, I don't know, history or arcana check to try and figure out how, if what they said has anything to do with the carvings on the door?
Yeah, make just a intelligence check. Disadvantage.
16.
It's hard to tell. It's Liliana. It seemed like Liliana was onto something with thinking of it with the trials. But those all seem to be things that are very common in Icewind Dale currently. Everybody's trying to keep themselves alive the best they can. There is a lot of cruelty with the sacrifices. You need endurance to survive the cold, as well as I forget what the last one is already. Endurance, cruelty, preservation, isolation, and because the 10 towns is isolated from the rest of the Sword Coast and Faerun, but like it's hard. Like you don't really grasp anything else from it.
Can you like the images? Like, do they move at all? Like if you tried sliding them?
Nope, they are just carved above the door.
Do we want to see if one of the other paths have an easier riddle?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was gonna be like a deprivation tank where you just get whipped or something. I was like, I ain't gonna fucking handle that.
All right, where to go next?
I'll slide back up north.
Up north. All right, Heinlein. As you go to the northernmost hallway at 11 o'clock, or 12 o'clock, sorry.
12 o'clock.
The passage leads to an anvil-shaped room with a door set in the far wall. Flanking the door are bas-reliefs of 2 female frost giants holding great axes. Runes are carved into the door's surface. And you speak Dwarvish, so this works out best for you.
Yeah.
In Dwarvish script, it reads, "In ice and blood, our folk are born. To our great queen, we raise our horn. We'll fight and plunder in the morn. To Vasavikin, we are sworn."
So ice in blood, their folk are born, and then I didn't write the rest of it.
To our great queen, we raise our horn. We'll fight and plunder in the morn. To Vasavikin we are sworn.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Does the door open?
Athletics check.
Oh, okay. Okay, sweet.
Disadvantage.
That's helpful, because I was like, I don't know what this puzzle is either. Oh, that's shit. 8.
Yeah, it seems to be too heavy for you.
What are we nearing on bird time?
For your bird form,
Yeah.
you still have quite a while on it. I'd say like half an hour still.
Debating if it's worth me dropping, figure this out or not.
Let's check everything else first. Like,
Yeah,
just
I'll wait.
Can I just check, since I'm at the 6 o'clock, can I check the 2 alcoves on either side, so 5 and 7?
Yeah. So I will say, as far as the alcoves go, they don't seem to have too much in them.
Okay.
They just seem to be part of this. Let me double check that I'm correct on that, but I believe
Okay.
it's just part of this giant ice rink that you're all walking on.
Okay.
Speaking of, can I get an acrobatics check from everybody as you walk around this area?
Acrobatics, disadvantage. God damn it.
22 for Liliana.
All right.
17 for Felicity.
All right.
12
7.
for Zavros.
All right.
I rolled a nat 20 and a 6, man. That's a mad.
Orlin.
Do you still want me to roll if I can just kind of like fly and land places?
Yeah, if you want to just fly, that's fine.
I mean, what would probably be happening is like I'm flying and then like landing. So if you
All right,
want
yeah,
me
just
to
make
roll
one check then.
14 plus 3, so 17. So bad at math.
So as Highland's walking back from the northernmost door, his feet come out from under him and he falls prone. And the walrus just kind of slides up to you. It's easier if you slide around, you know.
I'm sure it is.
All right.
I'll then stand back up and I'm gonna summon Gel. So that way I can just teleport.
You should do the teleport strat. All right.
I was gonna wait until I got one fall, and then that was gonna be one fall too much.
But yes, all these alcoves just seem to be part of the room.
Okay. I'm going to start moving around clockwise then. So I'm going to go up to the 8 o'clock door.
Reveal these two. These are that too. 8 o'clock door. 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, gosh dang it! It was working so well. Now it wants to hide things. Here we go. Oops. I appeared too much for you, but
Whoa.
I imagine they all have anvils. It's just where the door and the anvil is.
yeah. Let me double check everything here. Yeah. Try to push open the door if you'd like. It just seems like a normal door at this point.
Yeah, I think it's best if Liliana and I try to push doors open at the same time. Like it's nice to explore, you know, like take like split up, but like these doors are pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah, if no one talks to me, I would make sure none of the other doors talk before trying to push one open, just so Heinlein and I can tag team it.
Yeah, so the last 4 doors on the 2, 4, 8, and 10 o'clock arms don't have any script or carvings or giant statues or voices coming from them. But yeah, you can make an athletics check to try to push this one open.
Yeah, I'll motion for Heinlein to join me for that sweet advantage.
While we're pushing, I'll just say out loud that what the top one was. It was a poem about the giants, and I couldn't get the door open.
Nope. No, I got a 9 total.
9 total. Doesn't seem to do it. You can try the other 3 doors without doing anything, but to retry doors from the same person,
Yeah.
you would have to bolster yourself somehow. So I'll just put an L here because you took the L on that one.
I mean, I'll go around with Heinlein and at least try all the doors before we start burning spell slots and such.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll move clockwise still. That's not going to do it with a 13.
Nope.
I don't think so. I'm running out of decent dice to roll. 12.
12's
I
not enough.
hate to do this, but I want us to get a door open, so I'm gonna have the nature ghost help push.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 6.
18,
So
not
18.
enough.
Fuck. Okay. Well, at least we know.
I think we need to get above 20. Okay, last one.
I've been working that ghost hard today.
You should have saved the ghost unless we're gonna use it again, because I got a 17 on this one.
Plus
That's
5.
gonna fail as well.
Plus
Oh!
5.
Plus 5. You're able to push that door open.
Thank you, Felicity.
Let me zoom in, see if I can get rid of this L for you.
Turn it into a W.
I'm just gonna delete it. All right, you open that door, and I'm gonna make things bad again. Come on.
That'd be fucking nothing. Fucking dead end. Another door!
God damn it.
Doors on doors on doors.
Hold on. Before you get your panties in a twist.
Late.
How do you know what I'm wearing?
They've already been twisted.
The walls of this oddly shaped room are etched with elaborate panoramas of winter scenes. Set in the back wall is a door inscribed with a large snowflake. A single word is carved into the lintel above. And that word is isolation.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. We have to endure him.
Do you think we have to do it all together or one at a time?
I think at least one person has to do all 4 of them.
I was like a little gauntlet.
Yes.
I look at Heinlein as we're the two least exhausted. But you still have disadvantage on all your checks, correct?
Because I have an exhaustion 1.
Let me look at some
And I'm out of
spells
ghost
real
knowledge.
quick. Yeah.
I take my beak and I start nudging Valine forward.
Actually,
I am more than willing to help, but I'm not going alone.
Of course. Gosh. I know we're so early in the adventuring day, but I'm like, if it'd be so nice if we could just rest.
I still have a lot of my spells. I still have a lot of ability. Like I can do a lot of things still.
What would a short rest help anybody, or is it just me?
Marginally, I would get one of my spell slots back, and one of my divine intervention.
I mean, I think I could get my polymorph back, but
I'll get some hit points back.
Yeah, I would get hit points back, and I would get my spell slot back, and my things. So I guess what I'm thinking is, if it might not be much, but if Liliana, if you're able to open up that door at the 12 o'clock position with the Frost Giant poem, perhaps on the other side there, it's like a feast hall or some kind of place we can sit down and rest.
Try there then, because presumably the other ones are trials we'll have to face. Do we?
I just want to be as focused as possible in these conditions for dealing with this.
Yes, it does. I do wonder if I try one of the trials before we attempt to rest to see what we may be getting ourselves into.
While they're talking and doing that, did you say there was nothing in these like little alcoves with like these doorways that aren't doors? Just like a little walkway?
Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Okay.
What was the order in which the trials were supposed to be? Because I don't think I have them written in the correct order.
Let me double check for you. And it might just the way that they're said. They were said cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation.
Okay.
And did
Find cruelty first.
could you just read the whole thing again, just to get all of the verbiage on it?
This way is shut to all but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation.
It could just be any order, but I just covering our
Yeah.
bases.
I'm more concerned about that if all of us need to pass the tests as opposed to one person.
We should all go in if that's the case.
And if that's the case, then we should rest first before we go in, so that everyone is as healthy as they could be.
All right, so let's try to
Yep.
open up the 12 o'clock door,
Right.
and I'll assist.
Roll for it.
Before I try to push on this door, do these sigils and things look magical? Or are they just carvings?
They are just carvings.
Okay, it's just making sure.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah. That's not going to be enough, even though it's pretty good. That's a 17.
Yeah, as
Plus
you're trying.
5.
Okay.
Oh,
Running
man,
out of those too.
I know.
You begin to push open this door, and as you swing it open, this chamber has another door set in the far wall. Standing on either side of the door is a frost giant skeleton wielding a rusty anchor. Thin pricks of light in their eye sockets brighten as they register your presence. Roll
I love the
initiative, please.
PTSD that just consumed Heinlein's face.
Oh my god, I just wanted to rest in a nice place. But no, it's these fuckers again.
I was about to have the walrus warn you, and then we had a flash of genius.
Hey, Akuma, I'm just wondering, can I hide underneath your, like, just on this side of me?
Oh, I don't want anything to do with it. You stay away from me.
Oh, shit, okay.
This sucks.
Son of a
Or-
bitch.
This fucking sucks, dude. If I die, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, shit.
I'm
So
out.
that's a...
Oh, that's not my real.
That's not what I wanted.
I'll play Resurrected Tim next. We'll just keep cycling.
That's 14
Let
for
me
Zavros.
Pull you guys over there.
This is stupid. I hate this so much.
Dumb.
Are these squares 10 feet each or 5 feet each?
Hey, whoa.
They are 10 feet each.
Okay.
So I will put Monsieur Heinlein was helping. Monsieur Liliana was. I mean Heinlein. They're right next to
God
me.
damn it.
Yeah, they even sit as a 10-foot square, like right into each
Oh,
other.
that's nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then wherever you three wanted to be.
Wanted to get my boots back.
Oh,
Guys,
that's not the...
Get
take
some
up the whole
hit points
square at
back.
that point, then.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can,
Oh, I see.
will.
Each of those 10-foot squares is broken up. Like, you
Yeah.
can-
Oh, I see it in the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
there.
Come here, old man.
See if I can find.
Orla's still a bird.
I'm a bird.
Yeah, you are a
Oh,
bird, so you are taking
oh.
up 10 foot square as well.
Bordlin.
I do need Gel still.
What?
Let me put you there. I'll grab... Do I have Gale on the tokens or no?
He's like a square picture.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I had him saved in the tokens. He's not. Let me go back to this. Pictures. I need recent times. Here we go. Here's Monsieur Gale. He is tiny, as I will make all of you.
TV.
Yeah, technically we should all be that small.
Bubbles.
Felicity being small, you can move yourself wherever you want to be.
He's
Felicity,
in
I
the
just kinda
wall.
chucked you over there. Orlin, you're not here. Get out of here.
Well, you can still use my token as a bird.
Well,
man.
I could also just find a bird.
Yeah, just find a bird.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm like a bird.
Oh, that didn't do what I wanted it to.
Well, you're okay. Yeah, you're invisible until these giants kick my ass.
Smack the hell out of you.
True.
God.
See if I have a giant eagle token. I probably don't. I might just have to use Big Orlin. Yeah, apparently giant eagles don't appear in this campaign, so I'll just use Big Orlin.
I don't mean to be anticlimactic, but I really gotta fucking pee, so I'm gonna let you do this, and then I'll be back. So
Alright, yeah,
don't attack me first.
I've got some time to spare.
What a technique. I leave, so don't attack me.
All right. So turn order. If you guys want to, what? Oh, Valine's also big. Hold on. Get small, Valine. Gotta add turns for everybody here. There's also just like a random blue person on the screen. Who are you? Get out of here. And each of these guys will get a turn. We'll have you be blue and you will be red. All right. So what did people get? Let's start with Orlin.
Oh, this is a weird situation for me since I'm a bird.
Yeah,
How high are
use
the
your
ceilings?
initiative because eventually you'll not be a bird.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 15 plus 3. Oh, that's the same as what the bird would have been. So it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
So 18. It seems like everybody else has theirs in already, right?
I still don't have control of Gel, and he doesn't have initiative.
Doesn't need it. Settings. Controlled by Heinlein? With a question mark. The walrus isn't in the fight. Stop pinging him.
You sure? What
Yes.
if he gets attacked by a skeleton? Would he? Are you sure?
Yes. If you want to fight a walrus, I'll make him fight you.
No, I want the walrus to fight the skeletons.
No.
I love
You
how
didn't give him any
Valine
fish.
He
all
can
the way
slide
to the
into
back.
them like bowling.
Yeah.
You didn't give him any fish, so he's not going to help you.
That's fair.
Give me.
Oh,
let
but
me
where can I
Nice.
find fish?
And I'll frickin' create food and water.
You went fishing for fish in the first session and didn't keep any, so here you go.
Yeah.
It's because we got like one fish. We weren't good at fishing.
To-go box of when I had some knucklehead trout a while back.
Oh, that natural one for that one skeleton is nice.
Oh, really?
and
Nice.
Valine.
Yeah, at least one of them will.
Heck out of there.
Why are you still here? Get out of here, Kill. Valine
Actually,
got this.
do I? Ooh. No, I don't.
Descending order. We got Orlin to start off.
Okay.
Did you roll for the second skeleton? Because it has a 0.
Yeah, it's supposed to have a 0.
Okay,
Oh.
just making sure.
So it just doesn't
That's
go.
the one that
I'm
got a
also
natural
not
one.
last.
Oh, okay.
So what's the height down here?
30 feet.
Okay. Doorway. How am I feeling about that? Can I peek in there? I would have,
Yeah, you can look in there.
God, they're so big.
I'm just trying to figure out the situation. So I'm invisible. I'm gonna, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fly over the like heads of Liliana and Heinlein. I'm invisible.
Yep.
Do I have advantage on an attack? Oh, do I
You have
lose?
advantage on your first attack where you become uninvisible.
Then I would become invisible, right? Maybe this isn't a smart idea.
Do
I mean,
you
what else
have
are you gonna do?
you have flyby as an eagle?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So this is what I'll do: is I'm gonna kind of like peck in there, talon in there on the one on the left.
All right.
Peck is a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Oh, that wasn't even with advantage. Hold on. Maybe a nat 20? No. It was worth a try. And that-
Oh yeah, you have no exhaustion because you're an eagle right now.
8. So that would be 8 damage on the peck. The beak.
All right, 8 damage on the peck. And you said the one on the
Talons.
right.
The one on the left. That's the red
Okay.
dot.
8 again. Sorry.
What?
8
oh
points?
yeah, 8. Yep.
Okay.
And then I rolled a 17 for,
17
whatever
also
the
hit.
fuck. Rolled another 8 for. No, it's 2d6. So 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
10 damage as you become a visible eagle and you stab into this thing twice. So you can hear the creaking of the bones.
I'm fucked. Just become a parrot for half a second. I'm just gonna hope that they choose to attack one of the other two, so I'm gonna stay there up above them, like, I don't know, 20
Alright.
feet or whatever.
Savros.
Maybe 10 feet.
Valine, do you have anything that could help against undead giants?
I'll do what I can.
Fuck you, Valine.
She's helping.
Okay, shit. I know this ain't worth the fuck, but I guess I'll just, Damn, man, they got, like, a lot of cover in there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll move up a little to be right alongside, why can I not remember your name all of a sudden? Felicity. And I guess on the left one, make that my, Slayer's Prey.
Red or
and,
blue?
Red.
Okay.
The one on the left.
Yep.
And I will fire me a bow.
Fire me a bow.
I don't know. Well, 17. I don't know why I rolled that digitally, but 17.
Have it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I guess 12 damage.
All right.
And then what is it? The 1d6. Let me double check this. Yeah. 1.
1 point of damage. All right.
And then I'll shoot one more arrow at it.
Okay.
For 12 plus 7.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's a good old D8. Where you at? There you are, homie. Hey, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more. 12 damage.
Well, all right.
and
very big hit.
yeah, I guess that'll be my turn.
All right. Very good. From Zavros, and then it's Heinlein's turn.
All right. Question before I waste the spell slot.
Okay.
Is bone considered inorganic material?
No.
Okay. That's what that's yeah. In my brain, like, oh, bones are easy to break and shit like that, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird discrepancy between
Yeah,
the
so
two.
I
Yeah,
wanted
they are organic.
Yeah. Do I do it anyway? Do I think a skeleton's gonna have a good con?
They don't have meat.
They don't have meat.
No meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna shatter them. I need con saves from both of them.
All
Just
right.
regular con saves.
Red boy. It's got a 19.
That saves.
Blue boy. Got a 16.
That saves.
They both rolled really well.
They both take half of... I did not roll well. They take 5 thunder damage in total.
5 thunder damage.
And then... I bonus action swap with Gel.
All right.
See ya.
Valine is going to cast Magic Missile from the back lines with her wand.
Man.
Very pitiful roll of 7 points. Against the left one, Liliana.
These are hanging up.
Okay.
I also, before I leave, I want to just say, I don't think they can get through the doors. They might be too big. And that's when I poof. It's just a theory.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. They are beefy sized.
But also this place was made for giants, so if they couldn't fit through the doors, that'd be poor design choices. Okay. I've been debating what I wanted to do this whole time, and I still haven't decided. Okay. Son of a bitch. I am going to cry. Just cry.
That is a free action.
You should make a con save, as your tears are gonna freeze up immediately in your walls.
Liliana is also definitely having flashbacks of last time we faced a giant skeleton, and not necessarily in a bad way, but like as I look over and then it's just Heinlein disappearing and Geld appearing, it's like, this doesn't make me feel better. Okay, we're going to do yes. I'm gonna do that. Okay. How high is Orlin in the sky?
Like 10 feet. Unless you want me to be higher, then I'll just pretend. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, he's 10 feet and he's above you, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait on that then. So I'm going to cast, start with, Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So I now have armor class of 20. Just to get that going. And then, let's try something silly. I'm going to use my breath weapon, and I am going to do my invenerating breath again. So just this exhalation of anger and frustration and terror as these two skeletons are appearing again. I need DC 14 Constitution saving throws from them.
The red one only got a 6. The blue one does get a 21.
Okay, so the red one is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
All right.
Nice.
And I'm just going to then square up with this blue one for right now, because I don't want to take that attack of opportunity. And Gel's slightly in the way for my plan.
Incapacitated. I'm pretty sure I remember incapacitated, but I just wanted to double check it.
No, actions are reactions if I remember correctly.
Yes, that is correct. All right. So it is Felicity's turn.
I'm gonna move up.
As you move, acrobatics check for me, please. at disadvantage.
5.
5, you fall prone.
Okay, that's gonna make this more complicated.
Then I'm gonna use half of my movement to get up.
All right.
Gives me 15, but then I'm gonna use my feline agility, which will double my movement. Try and move again.
All right. That's fine. You only have to make the check once per turn. You don't have to do it again.
Okay.
You'll have to next turn. Though.
All right. To appear next to Inland. How much did I just do? 25, 30, 35. Okay. And I'm going to. Is it prone or is it just incapacitated?
Incapacitated.
Okay, I'm going to shoot it with Scorching Ray.
All right.
The red one.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
9 plus 9 is 18.
Nice.
18 points of damage.
No, that's the second hit. That's the second ray. First ray is a natural 20. Second ray is a 19.
Okay.
I'm just rolling all of them to
Yeah.
hit. 5 plus 9, that's a 14.
To hit, that hits.
Oh, okay, so they all hit. Six and a D8 on the first one. Oh, that's balls. 3.
That doubled on your first hit?
Oh, so there would have been 6.
You double the
first
dice you roll, not the damage on it.
Okay, so 3, 4, 11, 16
16 from the
points
first
of
one.
fire damage on the first one.
All right.
7. Oh, I didn't add my modifier. There isn't one. 7 for the second, and then 2 for the third.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, my cannon is gonna come down and land right and stop right in front of Sister Liliana. And both of those need to make a dexterity saving throw
All right.
as I shoot it with fire.
I believe you can still make dex saves when incapacitated, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't. It just actions.
It just
reactions.
can't action reaction. I mean, their dex isn't great. 18 for the red one, and a 12 for the blue one.
Okay, so the first one succeeds, the second one fails.
All right.
I believe my flamethrower is 2d8. It'd help if I rolled the right dice. 8, 11, 12, 13. So that's 14 to the one that failed and 7 to the one that succeeded.
All right. Yeah, the one that's incapacitated seems to just be holding itself together barely, but is still standing there. Which unfortunately is incapacitated, so he can't take his turn. So it goes to the blue one. The blue one is going to. Its blue eyes are going to begin to glow as it stares at Liliana. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yeah.
Nope, not that one. That's the one that's rolling bad. That's gonna fail. That's an 8 total.
8 total.
Mm-hmm. I know this.
You are a silver or white? Silver white?
Silver.
Silver dragonborn.
Liliana's not chromatic. She's a classy lady.
So that'll
She's
help you a little
glassy-
bit. I'm just a little lady.
little lady.
I'm just a little lady. 33 points of cold damage halved for you
16.
to 16, and you are paralyzed until the beginning of the giant's next turn.
Okay.
Yep. Classic.
I
These
pass
assholes.
my concentration check, though. So I do maintain Shield of Faith.
All right. And that is the giant's turns. Orlin, you're a bird.
I'm bird. Sorry, was there a secondary effect to that, or you just took damage?
She took damage and is paralyzed.
Can I yell something out to Orlin? Like,
Yeah,
this
probably...
looks familiar to me like 10 times over. He's done it. He's done his thing. Orlin, you should take Liliana and get out of there.
As he's saying this, I was already doing this. So I grab Lily. This is my question to you, though. Is it an action to grab her, or is it like a free action?
No, that's a free action. She's small.
A free
enough.
action grab
if you
her,
can carry
action
3 people,
disengage.
Interact with object.
Yeah. So yeah, action disengage, and you're able to fly away with her.
Sweet. I'm gonna bring her back behind like Zavros. She can run up later if she comes to consciousness.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes. All right, that's it.
All right, Zavros.
We're on the same wavelength there.
I'm going to fire once again on the left.
Okay.
So it's 12 plus 7.
That'll hit.
That's 5 plus 4. Piercing.
9.
Oh, that's the wrong 1d6. That's a 5 on the d6.
All right. He's barely hanging in there.
And I'm gonna shoot once more. Come on, give me a fat natty. Nah, it's an 18 though. 18 plus 7.
Yeah, you shoot the second arrow right into the eye socket where this blue light's emitting, and the giant falls backwards and crumbles into a pile of bone.
All right. Fuck yeah. And that'll be yeah, that'll be it for me. I'll shift a little over. Heinlein, are you up in the air?
No.
Not Heinlein, fucking Zavros. Or I'm Zavros. Orlin.
Yeah,
I'm Zavros.
Well, I'm probably actually as low as I can get because I didn't want to drop Liliana from like an extreme height.
Yeah,
I
you'd
guess.
probably be like, there's space to walk underneath them if that's where you're looking.
Okay, yeah, I kind of want to shift over to this corner so I can get like kind of like a better line of sight on this other one.
Okay.
To the door, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Heinlein.
Heinlein is going to glare at it, and his eyes glow as well, and I curse it.
Okay.
And then how's that? What does that read as? Okay. And then Gel is going to approach it, and I'm going to unleash our incarnation and attack twice.
Okay.
Oh. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
All right, they both hit. Gosh. Let me just see what. Not just plus 3 to each. Yeah, it's just plus 3 to each. So that's 19.
Math.
27.
27
slashing damage.
Points of damage.
This Gel just.
Big hit, still standing.
Yeah. That's it.
All right.
That's my turn.
That is Heinlein's turn. Feline, let's get some more magic missiles. Pew. 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 7 points of damage. All right, Liliana, you are paralyzed for the turn.
Okay. I can't do anything.
Yeah, Felicity.
I'm going to. How much cover would you say that Frost Giant has from where I am right now?
Where you are, 3/4.
Okay. I'm gonna move.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna stand back up and move 15 feet. Over here by Heinlein. And,
Oh, Sapphire should have made that check too. Whoops.
I'm going to, what, Heinlein will see is that some of the bones from the, dead frost giant, one of them is gonna fly up in the air. I'm gonna cast Catapult.
All
I
right.
need a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
13.
13 fails.
All right.
That is 3d8 plus an extra d8 because of my arcane firearm. So that is 17 bludgeoning damage. to the
All
blue one.
right.
Nice.
And then it needs to make another dexterity saving throw. As my bonus action, my flamethrower goes off again. Moving, so it'll miss Gel.
A 1.
It fails, so it'll take 8 points of fire damage as well.
8 points of fire damage. As it puts its hands in front of it to try and stop the fire from in its face, takes a ton of damage and isn't looking great.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right, it is then this frost giant's turn. It's gonna take its mighty axe and swing it down at Gel first. 22 to hit.
Absolutely hits. Goodbye, Gel.
Yeah,
gonna move
instantly
him over
destroys
here.
Gel.
Because I'll probably bring him back.
And then it begins to walk forward. And it's going to
He's
swing.
through.
It's going to swing on. You know what? Swinging on Heinlein for good old times.
I got new tricks now. Beast of Bone.
Rolls
Nat
a
20.
nat 1.
Oh.
It kind of slides on the ice a little bit and whiffs over the top of Heinlein's head. And it is Orland's turn.
You didn't have to roll to slip on the ice?
It did, but it
Okay.
succeeded.
All right.
It looks pretty bad. It's not even worth it, is it? I'm gonna hold my action to, if I have to, dash in, grab somebody, and pull them out. So if somebody takes a big hit, I want my action to be to go in, scoop them, and leave.
If
I
you're
don't-
holding your action, you can't move. You'd have to either move with your action or
I see what you're saying.
disengage.
Yeah. Then never mind.
Alright. You're just gonna hang out here as a bird then?
I'm gonna just, I'll fly back a little just so people can see what they're doing.
Okay. So people can see what they're doing. Alright. Zavros.
Zavros is going to start slowly moving back because he doesn't want to get hit by this guy.
Acrobatics check, disadvantage.
All right.
Unless, do those boots do anything with ice movement or no?
No.
Okay. then
Just
yeah.
temperature resistance.
So that is a 13.
13 passes. So you can
Oh,
move.
okay. So I just want to kind of just kind of shift down a little. And yeah, I'll fire two arrows at this
Alright.
thing. Ooh, so I think one of these is gonna miss. So that's 13 plus 7.
That hits.
All right, and I'll do the D8. That's 4 plus 4, 8 damage.
Zavros. As you aim and shoot, you shoot into the opposite eye socket of the first one, and this one falls back again, shatters on the ground into bones. As you've slain both of the frost giant skeletons.
When the eyes, instead of the eyes start like dissipating from glowing, like the glowingness from their eyes like pulls forward as like it like Heinlein to like just shoot into Heinlein's mouth as he like consumes them, and I get 8 hit points back.
Ooh.
Right. Turns out these skeletons are easier to kill when we're level 8 versus level 4.
Oh yeah.
Turns out
only one of
these
them last time.
Turns out these skeletons are easier to kill when you aren't rolling double nat ones against your con save and getting critted on a ton by these things.
Thing did
yes.
And
Yes, that
you're
helps
like
as
the
well.
only one fighting it because everyone else is dealing with a hag. So yeah, it's a little bit easier.
What do these doors look like that they were guarding?
Well, let me go back to that.
How many frost giant skeletons are on the other side of that one?
Open it up, find out.
Were these the 2 female giants?
No.
Okay. I don't know if it was like a bas relief depicting these 2 specifically.
Mhm.
Or just 2 other ones. Just looks like another giant ice store.
Do I feel like it's almost been an hour?
Not quite.
Okay. I remain bird.
Do we want to give it one more go?
Yes, I think that might be best.
Okay.
This time I'm gonna have Gel like right. No, actually, Gel should still stay behind me, just in case I need to teleport out again.
Okay.
Just as I'm walking past these skeletons, no fun bits of treasure on them.
No. There's the
Cursor
giant
thing.
axe. Can you wield a giant's axe?
No, I can't.
No.
Axel could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up with my bird talons and start smacking people with it.
I'm not gonna quite be in there, but I don't want to be under the frost giant token.
No.
Like just outside the door.
Unless this door is easier, that's only a 15.
No, you're not able to push it.
Oh, we could just rest in here.
We could.
It's a little bit more secluded. I imagine nobody's coming from the other side of that door, based on what it took to get in here. I don't think these giants. What I'm saying is, I don't think these giants would be here if Ariel cared about going to the other side of these doors.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree as well.
Again, do you all just slump up against the wall, or?
A great bonfire. A ghostly flame emits on the ice, so we can stay a little warm.
Yeah. If it looks like we're taking short rests, either way, I'm gonna lose this spell, so I'm gonna come out of it, and I will make another bonfire as well. So we got like double heat.
Yeah.
All right. As you all hunker down and start.
Davros, you mind if I get those boots back?
They're actually very comfortable. I really like them. No, I'll give them back.
I'm sure they are, but I believe.
As you all begin to take your short rest, that is where we'll end for the evening. So,
Okay.
thank you all for joining us tonight as our group started to investigate Grimskalle. And we'll see you next week as they look to take on the trials of preservation, cruelty, endurance, and the other one.
And the other one.
Isolation. Yeah. Thank you for that. Follow everybody on their various social medias as well as Swindler's Den everywhere that you consume your content, and we'll see you next time. Have a good evening, everybody.
Bye.